Oh, I know you mean. Yeah, sure.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 4 of the Triangle Hockey League Finals between the Theodore Buffalos and the Rocanville Tigers. We will be streaming live here tonight. We're about probably 10 minutes away from game time here, maybe a little bit more. We're still got probably about 10 minutes of warm up, I guess. Once that's fired up, we're going to be starting up here the feed. We'll have the music and audio going tonight. The voice of 98.5 The Rock, Randy Atkinson, will be doing play-by-play here tonight, so that's always a good thing. We will be getting started here shortly. Stay tuned. Again, a must-win here for the Theodore Buffalos tonight.
So I'm looking in the fan. Defending champs, a chance to wrap it up on home ice tonight, leading the series 2-1. For the Theodore Buffalos, and talking to their coach Dick Onslow before the game, A lot more intensity needed out of his group after they were thrashed 8-1 Sunday on home ice. He said it's likely going to be a two-line game for them. Need to play with a sense of urgency, knowing that they need to win tonight. If they do, they'll force a fifth and deciding game back in Theodore tomorrow night. Meantime, for the Rocanville Tigers, they've got a full lineup to back. Rance Thompson is back in the lineup along with Jonas Thompson. They didn't play in the 8-1 win. And but again, as far as who's going to play for Rocanville, it'll be a shorter bench too, because of the fact when you get down to this game, an opportunity to win the championship, you go with your best. And when you're the Theodore Buffalos, you have to do the same to force a fifth and deciding game. The 8-1 win was one that Theodore really had no emotion throughout the game at all. They were out of it early, and they need to find an answer for the line of Conrad McKay, Ryan Regal, and Ashley Howie. Double shifted early in the game Sunday, and it paid dividends for Coach Jeff Odgers, scoring twice. Then on the same penalty, there was a shorthanded goal, and that would be Pepler, and that would be the only goal Theodore would get that night. But Rocanville came back on that same penalty, scored as well. Added two more as the line of McKay, Regal, and Howie in on all 5 goals they scored in the first period. And really, for all intents and purposes, the game had ended after that. So the 8-1 win means the Rocanville Tigers on the precipice of their 3rd consecutive win, trying for 4 in the last 5 years. We're going to talk about a core group of Rocanville Tigers that have been here 6 consecutive finals. A lot of them have been here 7 years, one guy even longer. It's the pregame show. We'll take our first break and be back with more in a moment, setting up the Game 4 here in Rocanville. The Tigers and the Theodore Buffalos on Remax Blue Chip Realty. Playoff hockey on the Rock 98.5. Back to the arena here in Rocanville. Warm-ups just about completed as the Buffalos vacate the ice. Still a few of the Rocanville Tigers shooting the puck around. 8:15 is going to be our start time here tonight. Rocanville Tigers have been in 6 consecutive finals. 7 years ago, they added 3 players who came from the Manitoba Junior Hockey League. They have been mainstays: Ryan Regal, Ashley Howie, and Stefan Robidoux. Stefan Fouillard would come the next year, and of course Brad Hickman, the veteran of 15 years. Those 5 players really have been the cornerstone of the Tigers franchise here for the last 7 years. And then other players bring in other players. Eric Lemoyne came as a young guy, and before you know it, he says, I got a buddy, Jacob Pivot, still junior age. And Jacob comes, he's played extremely well, and in the playoffs has 9 goals to lead the Rocanville Tigers. So it's players like that adding on. And of course, it's no different with the Theodore Buffalos too, when Josh Garbett came to the team and started getting a lot of his Terrier buddies. Curtis Decker, Jeremy Johnson joined the team a couple of years ago as well. Brett Pepler, Caleb Gervais, among others. Kevin Juddick too, all coming on to be with the Theodore Buffalos. And here they are in their third consecutive final. Lost last year in a heartbreaker in Game 5 on home ice. Devin LeBlanc, who is just an outstanding player with the Rocanville Tigers, MVP kind of guy, playing in Manitoba senior hockey this year. And he scored 3 goals in a 5-2 win for the Rocanville Tigers in Theodore in that Game 5. Buffalos, though, I think it was the night or the next night after, ended up winning the Senior C Championships. So they were the defending champs coming into this year, but lost out in the semifinals. So here they are again, meeting the Rocanville Tigers in the final for the 3rd straight year after being swept a few years ago. Last year losing in 5. Here we are at game number 4 in Rocanville. Surprisingly, through the first 3 games, no home team has won. Rocanville won the opener in Theodore 5-4. The Buffalos were up 3-0 halfway through the game. Rocanville came back to score the next 5. Late goal, Jeremy Johnson made it 5-4. Then the Buffalos came back into Rocanville and won by a score of 6-4. Kevin Juddick, one of the best games he's played, certainly against the Rocanville Tigers, but maybe this year he was brilliant. And Ryan Pearson has been just a stellar on the back end for the Rocanville Tigers through the playoffs as well. Then, of course, last Sunday, Rocanville 8-1 win in Theodore, setting up Game 4 here tonight. And if the Buffalos prevail, with our visiting teams having won the first 3, I suppose that's in their favor. Then there would be a Game 5 tomorrow night in Theodore. That'll be an 8 o'clock start. But first, this one, and the Rocanville Tigers, Ryan Regal, Ashley Howie, Conrad McKay, 14 points in the last game in that 8-1 win. Somehow the Buffalos have to find a way to negate that line. Dick Onslow saying that certainly he's going to be shortening the bench. One line he'll have, Jeremy Johnson's going to play with Brett Pepler. Logan Kalanchi will be there as well. Caleb Gervais is going to be moved to the wing. And we'll see the lineup there that they got. Schwartz will play, and of course Riley Stefanishin as well. Josh Garbett, we had seen him in the last 2 games, had started at forward. Now in both games, they ended up going down, moved him back to the blue line. They ended up coming back to win Game 2. Weren't so lucky in Game 3. Garbett will be hooking up with Curtis Decker, a couple of ex-Yorkton Terriers on the back end. Josh Garbett, great first pass, guy that can get into the rush, but the physicality will be something too. And you see when a guy like Conrad McKay goes into the corner, you need to have strong, intense, and great skaters going up against them. And I look for Garbett and Decker to be on the ice against Conrad McKay as much as they can get him out there. Of course, Rocanville will have the last line change, and we'll see if Jeff Odgers tries to keep them away from that defensive pairing. But for the Rocanville Tigers, again, doubling up on the Conrad McKay last game, and certainly that helped. Don't be surprised that they come out and do the same thing, and we'll see the Conrad McKay line every second shift to start things out. Ryan Pearson in goal for Rocanville, 7-2 in the playoffs with the 233 goals against Theodore. And again, that last game certainly didn't help anybody's goals against. Juddick's 5-2 with the 5 goals against. Rylan Palchevich 1-0 in the playoffs, but he ended up spelling off Juddick in Game 3. Kevin pulled after the first period. Rylan played the last 2. Juddick will be starting in goal tonight against Ryan Pearson. So they were the 2 mainstays for their 2 teams. They'll be in goal tonight. We'll take another break, come back with more on our pregame show. Setting up game number 4, the Rocanville Tigers and the Theodore Buffalos. You're listening to Remax Blue Chip Realty Playoff Hockey on the Rock 98.5. Theodore fans here tonight, as expected, on one side, as we see the Rocanville faithful down in Theodore as well. Going to be a lot of people here. They were here early getting their spots. The one section we see where Rocanville comes out with pretty much full. They're already lining up along the glass. So she's going to be jam-packed for Game 4 as the Rocanville Tigers try to win here tonight. For the Tigers, Ryan Regal, we talked about him, Howie, and Conrad McKay. Ryan now leading his team in scoring with 17 points. Jeremy Johnson has 18 points for Theodore. He's the top scorer in the playoffs. Jeremy's 10 goals leading the way as well. Ryan Regal, 7 goals, 10 assists for 17 points. Lineman Ashley Howie has got 15 points. Jacob Gibbons, Conrad McKay, each with 14. Brett Hope, who had a great year, voted best defenseman in the Triangle Hockey League, 5 goals, 5 assists. He's, of course, he's got 3 power play goals. That leads the Rocanville Tigers as well. Jonas Thompson, 8 points. Cajun McKay also with 8 points. Theodore Buffalos, as we said, Jeremy Johnson, who led the league in scoring, leading the playoffs in scoring as well. 10 goals, 8 assists, 18 points. A couple power plays that are short-handed. Theodore scored 4 times short-handed. Brett Kepler has 2 power plays, 2 short-handed. He is second in Buffalo scoring with 15 points. Caleb Gervais has 12 points and 4 goals, 8 assists. Derek Schwartz, interviewed him before the game. He's got 11 points on 4 goals, 7 assists. And then Logan Kalanchi has got 8 points as they go further on down the line. One of the big misses for the Theodore Buffalos is Corwin Shutchuk. He had 5 points in the playoffs, took a bad slash against the Chapways, broke a finger, and just can't get back into it. It looked as though he was coming around pretty good, but they didn't get the swelling down, so one would think not playing tonight likely done for the series if there is a Game 5. Again, that will go tomorrow, and just a reminder, I won't be around if there is a Game 5. Greg Steen will be on the mic in Theodore for Game 5. Again, that would be an 8 o'clock start tomorrow night, but first things first, the Buffaloes have to find a way to win in order to force that Game 5. Buffaloes had a bye in the first round of the playoffs. Rocanville finishing third. They actually tied with Brenbury with a 10-5 record. Brenbury had the tiebreaker, so Rocanville beat Langenburg in 2 straight quarterfinals, outscoring them 9-3. Semi-final, Theodore beat Ochapowace 8-4 at home, 6-4 in Ochapowace, and then clobbered him in the third game, 13-3, sweeping the series in 3 straight games, outscoring the Ochapowace Thunder by a margin of 27-11. Meantime, Rocanville started winning in Brenbury. Game 1 their best of 5 semifinal, 6-0. Then Brenbury wins in Rocanville 5-3. Tigers then win in Brenbury 4-1, wrapped it up on home ice by a score of 5-1, winning the series in 4, outscoring them 18-7. So the Rocanville Tigers, through the playoffs right now, are sitting with a 2-2 record at home. Normally a little bit better when it comes to the playoff time, but as far as being on the road is concerned, that's where they've done some serious damage. As a matter of fact, unbeaten 4-0 on the road, so the Tigers have played exceptionally well away from home. Meantime, for the Theodore Buffalos, of course, just that 3 games against the Ochapowace Thunder. And they've lost twice to Rocanville here in the playoffs in the final, 5-4 and 8-1. Actually, twice during the season, Rocanville took only 10 players both times to Theodore and beat them both times there too. So they've certainly had their number. There's no question about it. If the Tigers wrap it up tonight in the last 3 playoff series that are best of 5, Rocanville will be 9-3 against the Theodore Buffalos. Somehow, some way, the Buffaloes have to find a way to get through tonight in order to force a Game 5 tomorrow. For the Rocanville Tigers, pretty much everybody is here tonight. Daniel Reed, the only scratch. Other than that, everybody else in the lineup tonight. For the Theodore Buffalos, Morgan Salthill, Logan Kotchuk, Drayden Haberman are scratches tonight. So they're going with 13 skaters. Kind of got the right 13 guys to be playing, though. So as a result of that, we await to see really what the line combinations are going to be when they go head to head. Are both benches going to be shortened because Rocanville wants to win it tonight. You go to a fifth and deciding game, anything can happen in a game 5, so they'd like to do it tonight. And for the Theodore Buffalos, we expect to see a lot of their best players playing tonight because it's do or die for them. And we know for a fact they'll be much better than they were on Sunday when Rocanville won that game by a score of 8-1. We're going to take our final break and then come back to kind of set the tone for this. We can see Ryan Pearson down in the tunnel in the Rocanville side, bent over, his last second focusing in on what will be a game 4 tonight. He has been real strong, and of course last time we did a game here, and that was the 6-4 Theodore win. Both goaltenders were absolutely outstanding. There were a lot of breakaways, great scoring chances, brilliant saves by both Kevin Juddick and Ryan Pearson. We expect more of the same tonight. It's game 4. It's the championship series, best of 5. Rocanville leading by a margin of 2-1. You're listening to Remax Blue Chip Realty Playoff Hockey on the Rock 98.5. This will take us through the Thor's list. Right? Okay. We're probably going to bang off 2 more before the game. Just when they come back, I'll do a brief thing when the anthem starts. We'll take a quick break, play 2 more, and then come back and get at it. How many? Yeah, how many? 400?
Gosh, Jeff.
Probably close.
Should be a good share of the wealth tonight.
Oh, yeah. Starting goal for tonight, number 29, Kevin Joddick. And for the Rocanville Tigers, number 39, Ryan Pearson.
Here they are, led by number 39, Ryan Pearson. Here are your Rocanville Tigers!
I don't know how he stretches that way.
Oh,
They
God.
got flat like that. You
Ah,
got the toe up, and it's like, man.
That's why they come and get loose way before the game starts.
Hey, just play 2 more. Can you do that? Yeah, play 2 more Hyundai Crystal Clear. They're going to go to the anthem right now. That'll take us pretty much to the end. So let's go to Crystal Clear. Okay? Good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's garbage there. Thank you, Greg. Welcome to the Rocanville Arena. I am Randy Atkinson. We are set for game number 4 of the Triangle Hockey League Final. It is the Theodore Buffalos and the Rocanville Tigers. Tigers leading 2-1 win tonight. They're the champions. Buffalos win tonight, 5th and deciding game tomorrow in Theodore. Jeremy Johnson will start up front for the the Theodore Buffalos. Gervais, Kalen will be moved from center to wing. Logan Kalanchi will be between Johnson and Gervais on the back end. Josh Garbett and Curtis Decker. As per usual, the two Stephans will start on the back end for the Rocanville Tigers. Fouillard and Robidoux. Up front, the line they've got to find an answer for. Conrad McKay with Ashley Howie and Ryan Regal. As we are set to go here with game number 4 underway. Gervais gets it into the Tiger zone, quickly cleared up left side ahead. Conrad McKay, cross ice. Here's a chance off the bed. Regal with a shot that's saved by Judicus. Ryan Regal on the off wing gets that shot and a nice feed by McKay. Here's McKay with a puck. Out front, Regal failed to deflect that one. Jeremy Johnson starts backhand to the line, not out. McKay knocked it down, goes high in the air. Decker gets it. Curtis Decker at center fires it down deep into the Rocanville zone. Buffalos make a change. Left side, Howie played it back. Fouillard knocks it down. Now has to circle back behind his own net. Pepler on the forecheck. Cleared out through the middle. Regal picks it up. Wrists it down deep into the Buffalo zone. Tigers make a change. Nybrandt's back the other way. Gets to center. Goes off McKay. Backhanded by Pepler down deep. Pepler out with Schwartz and Stefanishin. Here's Hope trying to clear it out. Knock down Stefanishin. Schwartz keeps it in. Back for help Jonas Thompson. And he'll start back for the Tigers. Clears it up on the left wing side to the line, broken up Newell. He'll get it ahead, and Pepler circles back in his own zone. Pepler gathering speed out at center, backhands into the Tiger zone, off on a change. Pearson, great puck handler, elects to go back behind the net. Brett Hope on it there. Another quick change for both teams. Out to center on the left wing side. Tibbetts clears it into the Theodore zone. Newell there, rings it up on the left side. Pennell trying to get by Jonas Thompson. Cleared it ahead, trying to hit more, and this is going to go the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call. And right off, and we've seen this before, in fact, the game that Theodore won here 6-4, Ryan Regal scored 27 seconds into the game. He had a great chance right off the face-off. Again, Howie to McKay and Conrad. Quick pass on the right side, and that's Regal with that left shot, so he gets a great angle to shoot it at. Snapped it, Juddick took it in the chest. First good scoring chance for the Tigers. Here's a shot by Boschman off a leg. Garvin clears up on the right wing side to the line by Kitsan. Not out, kept in, unable to find it was Lemoyne. And up on the right side, Kitsan clears it down deep. Pearson back behind the net, brings it up on the left wing side to the line. Not out, quick change on the back end. As off the bench, Decker tried to keep it in, intercepted. Reeve got it to the line, broken up by Garbett as the Buffalos now change up front, and here comes Robidoux. Great skater, Robidoux. Back behind the net, put it out in front, intercepted Johnson. He can't get it out. Boschman trying to keep it in to McKay, intercepted by Kalanchi, and it's cleared out to center. Robidoux has it there. Circles away to get from his check. Now up ahead for Conrad. McKay went by him. No icing, so Juddick plays it, knocked down Howie. Out in front, oh, just in the skates of Regal. He was all alone. Howie usually puts that on the tape as the Buffalos clear it out, and quickly back again by Ashley Howie. Got it ahead. Regal too well covered, and it's cleared by the Buffalos down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call, and again, that line out there, McKay, Howie, and Regal. Howie seemed to generate things. Great speed, Howie and Regal. Conrad McKay is just good at everything. And his ability to win faceoffs, Dick Onslow talked about it, how they need to negate him winning so many draws, giving them puck possession. As Kalanchi will be out there against Conrad this time. Kalanchi wins it. Decker plays it back. Gervais left side. Cross ice, right wing. Johnson picks it up. Tried to get by Fouillard, the veteran, able to poke, check it up on the left side. Ashley Howie to the line. Howie all alone, following up Regal off his stick. Conrad McKay tried to ring it on the boards. Decker knocked it down. Back pass, nice one to Garbett. On the left wing side, Gervais gathering speed. Poke check there neatly by Robideau. McKay ties up Gervais just outside the Tiger line. Howie gets it back. Stefan Robideau up on the left side. Brian Regal couldn't bring it in. Circles out in center. Tigers decide to make a change. They get it ahead. Conrad McKay into the middle. Here's Jonas Thompson. Couldn't pull the trigger. Circles with it. Tries to get it out front. Knocked down Pepler. Cleared out through the middle. Hope there. And he'll get it back on the left side. Hickman clears it out ahead, and it's driven into the Theodore Buffalo zone. Kept in Jonas Thompson. Played it low. Tibbetts couldn't make a play on it. Here's Newell, tied it up. Pepler in there as well. Jacob Tibbetts deep in the Buffalo zone. Newell finally gets it, flips it out. Off a body, Stefanishen's got it on the left side. Schwartz, Pepler on the right wing. Pass to Pepler, knocked away. Good play, Brad Hickman. Getting the stick on it to deflect it in the corner. Hickman now has it. He's going to play it off the boards out through the center. Decker picks up for the Buffaloes. Cross ice for Nybrandt. Off the glass out to center. Hopped over the stick of Pepler. Able to get it. Big Brett Hope bringing it back at center. Lifts a high one down deep into the Buffalo zone. Nybrandt's got it back behind his own net. Nybrandt starting out long lead pass. Knocked down and ripped right back into the Buffalo zone. Nybrandt again. Starting out. This time he'll flip it out. High stick Boschman, but it's touched by the Buffaloes. As Nybrandt went to take the pass, went through him. Juddick has to get it off, and now Evan Nybrandt has it. Starting out, clears it out through the middle. Picking it up, Pennell in his skates, can't get a handle on it. Neither can Lemoyne. Squirts back to Robideau. Up on the left side, Reeve crosses the line. Reeve dropped for Lemoyne, clears it off the glass into the corner. Reeve putting it out front, nobody there. Nybrandt played it off Reeve's leg back to the corner, and the point, and a shot by Fouillard wide of the net. Comes out near the line. Robideau had to go off a body, has to circle in his own zone. Cross ice for Fouillard. Into the middle for Reeve. He knifes it on the left side. There's a shoot in. Juddick out of the net to steer it into the corner. Newell bodies his man Lemoyne. They tie it up. Newell comes out with it, clears it on the left side. Pennell at his own line. He's all alone. Coming in long, wrist shot, easy save. Pennell takes a body check on the play by Hope. Both teams make some changes. Stick check, Jeremy Johnson. Johnson, sharp angled shot. Easy stop there by the goaltender as it's cleared back out to center, as Pearson had no trouble with that one. Neutral ice, Gervais, gonna be a penalty behind the plate. Johnson's in all alone with a shot. Pearson got a piece of that in the left arm. Jeremy Johnson all alone as Gervais went down. Now the puck goes down and the Buffaloes put it into their own net. The goalie was pulled. They went to play it back on a delayed penalty. No goaltender. And you could see the Rocanville Tiger bench all had their arms in the air. They knew that was going in. Juddick went off for the extra attacker. They went to play it back. Nobody there. Buffaloes put it into their own net. And at 6:08, boy, that is a strange one. Now, through it all, Conrad McKay is the one who's going to get penalized. So there's still the penalty that they couldn't blow the play down because Rocanville never touched it. Odd, indeed. Score the penalty to the team that's going to be penalized. Garvin over talking to the ref. We'll see who they're going to give it to. So on a delayed penalty call, Buffaloes go to play it back. No goaltender. Juddick off for the extra attacker. It goes right into the middle of the net. 1-0 Rocanville. And now Conrad McKay, he had tripped up Caleb Gervais, and that enabled Jeremy Johnson to go in all alone. Had a great shot, and Pearson a save, or it would have been 1-0 Theodore, but the Buffaloes trailing by 1 have an opportunity here now on the power play. Pepler brings it on the boards. Pearson couldn't stop it down. Robideau chips it up left side, and it's cleared down the ice by Rigo. Juddick out of the net, plays it up high on the left side. Too far for Schwartz. That'll enable Robideau to get it, and he'll clear it down the length of the ice. Garvin. Tibbetts on the forecheck. Garvin drops back for Newell. Pepler starting out on the right side, takes the lead pass off his
25.
stick. Fouillard will clear it back into the Buffalo zone. Garvin
25,
Pass
27,
hops
and
over
16.
Newell's stick, and it's cleared right back into the Theodore
Okay.
end. Minute
Okay,
10
fine.
left in their power play. We're early, 1-0 Rocanville out front. Garvin out of his own zone. Now to center, to the line and across. Cuts wide
Rocanville
left
Tigers
side.
penalty.
He's stick
Number
checked, and
16,
the puck will come
Conrad
back out to
McKay,
center.
2 minutes for tripping at 6:08. That's McKay
Warren
for tripping
for
at
Garvin.
6:08.
Back to Warren. Long on the left
Rocanville
side, goes
Tigers.
by
First goal of the
Gervais.
game. Scored by number 25, Brett Hope. Assisted by number 27, Ryan Regal. And number 16, Conrad McKay. At 6:08.
Wow, they ended up getting 2 assists on a play that they put
That's
it into
Hope
their own net.
from
That's
Regal
really
and
odd. There
McKay.
would be 2
6:08.
assists on that. Big chance in front. Buffalo's ejected. Now Regal's coming back short-handed. Ryan Regal in all alone. Rolled off his stick as he tried to go to the backhand. As it got by Levi Moore, and chances both way. Now there's a shot by Kalanchi and a glove save by Pearson earlier. Good chance by Pepler in front of the net as well. So they're going to give the goal to Brett Hope, his 6th of the playoffs. Conrad McKay, Regal assisting 6:08. Normally in that one, Theodore puts it in his own net. You would consider it to be an unassisted goal. 19 seconds left to go here in their penalty, and off the drop. It's cleared out through to center by the Tigers. Decker over to Newell, into the middle right side. Johnson's pass broken up by Hope. Out at center, Johnson again brings it to the line, and that might be a glove to head pass. So Hope 6, Conrad McKay, Ryan Regal assists 6:08, and then after Conrad gets the assist, he's in the box at the same time, 6:08. 5 seconds left in that penalty. Kalanchi, Gervais, Johnson up front. Off the draw, won by the Tigers. Hope clears it off the boards, out of the box, McKay. And it's cleared by Newell. Up high, knocked down by Gervais. Circles back into his own zone. Caleb, nice spinorama move to get by his man. Clears it up on the left side. Newell tried to get it in. Couldn't. Jonas Thompson intercepts. He'll drop that one back to Hickman. Left side, Tibbetts clears it out ahead. Jonas Thompson trying to get to it. Broken up, Newell cleared it ahead. They get it out to center, knocked down by Hickman. He'll drop it back and cleared out by Hope up on the right side. Jonas Thompson gets it ahead. Here's Tibbetts in front of the net. Oh, big stick save there. Backhand shot by Thompson. Wide of the net. Juddick had made a big save on a poke check. And then a chance in front and shot wide, deflected out of play. Boy, big
Hope,
chance
or
again by
penalty
the
against Buffs.
Rocanville Tigers. We're going to get a penalty here.
Yeah. Hooking against the
Going to get
Buffs.
a hooking call, so that's why it stopped. And the hook was on the chance in front of the net.
I think the goal
Jacob Gibbs couldn't believe that they didn't score on the play, and that's
Jodick
probably
gets the hook.
why.
Jodick with the hook.
Hooking will be the call, and it'll be a power play, first of the game for the Rocanville Tigers. Kitsan in the box, he'll serve it. Might have been Juddick who got the hook after a great poke check. Now here's the chance on the side, scores! Long shot, Stefan Robideau. And at 8:54 on the power play, Robideau, who was our player of the game last game, ripped that one on a one-timer right point. Not sure Juddick seen it. Little traffic in front of the net, and the big D-man gets his 2nd of the playoffs. On the power play,
Number 2.
8:54, and Rocanville out front 2-0.
2-5-27. Okay.
Rick Regal's getting an assist on this one. Brett Hope as well. Power play goal. It's a shot kicked out by Juddick into the corner. Regal chases down. Howie gets there, centered it. Garvin intercepts. Josh, backpedal,
Theodore
clears it
Buffalos,
up. Nice pass
number
right
4.
side. Bringing to the line and across. Here comes Pepler. Quick shot. That one wide of the net. Ricochets out right side. Conrad McKay cross ice.
Rocanville
Then work
Tigers,
for
second
Howie,
goal
and
of
it
the game.
deflects back into the
Scored by number
Rocanville
2,
zone.
Stefan
The
Robideau.
Robideau gets it up ahead.
Assisted by
McKay
number
trying to
5,
hit
Stefan
Regal.
Fuller, and number 27,
And just
Ryan
off
Regal.
his stick,
That's
and he'll
Robideau.
go to Juddick, and he'll hang on, get the whistle.
From Boyard
and the
and
face-off,
Regal at
not the start.
8:54.
The Buffaloes wanted 2 goals in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Hope 6th from Conrad McKay and Ryan Regal at 6:08, and then Stefan Robideau, a bullet from the point, his 2nd from Regal and Hope at 8:54. Off the drop, there's a shot, and the puck cleared up, hit the glass. Right in our broadcast area. Ricochets off there, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Face off to the left of Juddick. Cajun McKay and Logan Kalanchi in for the draw. Kalanchi wins it cleanly. Newell behind the net. Dangerous in front, broken up by Hickman. His shot didn't get through. Newell knocked it down, and then it's cleared by Gervais. Newell up in the play. Tyson to the line, stick check. Followed up, Kalanchi will backhand in. Tigers will gain control. Hope starting out on the right side. 10:05 to go, opening period. Gets as far as center, trying to get to the puck. Tibbetts, he's skated off by Gervais, and Nybrandt goes to Garbett. Clears it up left side. Here comes Gervais. Center, now to the line, dumps it into the Tiger zone, chases after it. Hope on the body check, takes him out. Into the corner, Cajun McKay cleared it on the other side. Decker pinches in. Back behind the net, rings out to the left point. Garbage shot in front, knocked down. Tigers will bring it back the other way with 9.5 to go. To the line and across, Cajun McKay, his quick shot, he ripped that one just wide. He had Juddick moving to the right, shot it back across his body. Decker's got it for the Buffaloes in the corner, loses an edge, but no forecheck. He'll get up and still has plenty of time. Cross ice to Garbett, back to Decker. Decker starting up on the right side, deflected down deep in the zone by Pennell. Back to get it. Pearson leaves it off, and here comes the Tigers straight ahead. Reeve to the line and across, can't get by Garbett. Nybrandt, then it's deflected right to Reeve in front with a chance. Save Juddick, went off one of the Buffaloes, and it went right to Reeve, who had lost the puck, checked by Garbett. Reeve got it, but he was only about 5 feet out. He really had no chance to put it anywhere. Took a shot. Juddick able to smother it out, but lucky break. That could have been another goal for the Tigers, leading 2-0. Dick Onslow decides to make a change up front. Stephanician, Schwartz, and Pepler. Jeff Odgers then going to make a change too. Wants to bring Conrad McKay's line back out. Howie and Regal face off to the right of Juddick. 8:57 to go here in the opening period. 2-0 Rocanville. Off the draw, high in the air. Newell tried to knock it down. Howie got a quick shot by Regal. He can get rid of that so quick. Saved by Juddick. Howie's got it again. Out front, Stephanician's there. He'll bring it back the other way for the Buffaloes. Left side, too far for Schwartz. Face down after it. Rance Thompson. Back behind the net. Other side, Fouillard couldn't make a play on it. Shot taken, goes up high in the air. In front of the net, back the other way. Hope to the line and across. Cleared it off the backboards out front of the net. Hope took a whack at it. Juddick's got it and hangs on to it. You can see Brett Hope certainly knows where he wants to go, and that is he'll backhand that with a quick shot. Ricochets off the backboards, and he knows his rink that it'll come out front. And Juddick has played here enough to know what would happen there too. Covers up, stoppage. Hope and Pepler mix it up. Big Tyson Newell stepped in. Nothing develops, and we'll have a face-off to the right of Juddick. Conrad McKay wins another draw. Quick shot, Fouillard knocked down Garbett. Left side, Gervais tried to get it ahead to Johnson. Didn't get anything on the pass. Tigers will get it and fire it down into the Buffalo zone. Garbett. There's it up right side. Nobody there for his team. Quickly stopped down, and Fouillard fires it right back into the Buffalo zone. Juddick will stop it behind the net. Garbett is there. Now on the right side, Jeremy Johnson. Tried to get it through the middle, didn't get anything on it, and Fouillard's got it. Cleared it ahead off Jonas Thompson to McKay, and that'll be a glove-to-head pass. Face-off will come outside the Buffalo line. 7:53 to go in the opening period. Jonas Thompson staying out there now with Cajun McKay coming out. Now another change. Reeve's line's going to come out instead. Get that third line against the Buffalo's third line. Pennell, Kitsan, and Morin. Off the draw on the left side, Hickman clears it into the Buffalo zone. Decker behind the net, out on the other side to Garbett. Josh Garbett slow to come out. Cross ice, Decker in his own zone. Up on the right side, Kitsan just steered it into the Rocanville zone. Pearson will leave it behind the net for Hope. Gets it up on the right wing side. Boschman goes cross ice with it. Tibbetts will clear into the Theodore zone. Juddick out of the net. Brings it up on the left side. Knocked down Boschman. Couldn't make a play. Garbett's going to start back 3-on-2. Gets handed Pennell. Here's Garbett to the line. He shot that off a stick. Ricochet's corner. Garbett got it again. Took a quick shot. That one stopped by goaltender Pearson. At the point, long shot, more and wide of the net. Kept in by Tyson Newell only momentarily back the other way. Lead pass for Boschman, too far. Garbett clears it up ahead. Here comes Newell on the off wing. Tyson trying to cut to the net, and Cajun McKay knocked that away from him. Pepler there gets it to Newell. Quick shot, save Pearson. And the rebound gobbled up again by the Tigers up on the right side. Jonas Thompson held up by Nybrand. Takes the puck from him. They'll get it ahead to Stefanishin. Riley put it in front of the net. Nobody there for the Buffalos, and it's cleared to the corner. Jonas Thompson circling there. Has some time back behind his own net. Clears it up on the left wing side with 6.5 to go here in the opening period. 2-0 Rocanville. Cajun McKay backhands into the Theodore zone. First man back, Nybrand. Jonas Thompson on the check. Gets it up on the right side to Pepler. At his own line to center. Cross-ice pass. Cajun McKay broke that up. His pass, errant one, followed up by Robideau at least, and brought in by Pepler, but trapped inside the zone. Stefanishin. That'll be an offside at the Rocanville blue line. Big crowd here tonight. Not unexpected. Game 4, an elimination game. Tigers leading the best of 5, 2-1, trying to wrap it up here on home ice. Up on the left side, Howie gets it ahead. Conrad McQuaid, quick shot. Juddock made the save there. Puck was rolling. Now on the left side, Gervais brings it back the other way. Long shot, that steered aside by Pearson. Ricochets out to Howie, clears on the right side. McKay chases down, tried to get it to Regal. Nice block by Garbett. Howie follows up to Regal. Regal tries to go to Howie. Back behind the net. They get it in front, but Jeremy Johnson's there and starts back the other way. Johnson at center, to the line and across. Nice move, inside out, in front of the net, backhand shot, and Pearson's got it. What moves? Jeremy Johnson went outside in on the defenseman Hickman and came in, tried to go forehand, a backhand.
He just tried to go McDavid on him.
To get it. They wanted to slash. Johnson shaking his right arm. Dick Onslow asking about it. Great moves, Jeremy Johnson. He's so good at that. Comes down on you. Just that last split second outside in. He's by the man. Here's Garbett. Out front of the net. A shot by Newell. He had pinched in, but fired it over top of the net glass into the netting, and we'll get a face-off coming outside the line. Buffalos, Jeremy Johnson, breakaway early. Gets in this time again. Hasn't been able to pull the trigger, but 2 great chances for the big right winger. Off the draw. Tigers win it. Robideau's got a goal tonight. Clears it up. Boschman brings it to the line and a cross shot. Hit Garbett. Comes in front. Lemoyne turning with it. Peddle able to take it from him. Eric trying to get it out. Morin there to help out. They'll clear to center. Lemoyne fires it back into the Theodore zone. Juddock out of the net. Garbett to get it. It's cleared right side. Newell's there. Newell, long pass out through on the left side. Here comes Schwartz to center. To the line and across. Schwartz into the corner after it. Buffalos make a change. He's all alone. Kind of ragging the puck for some time, but Reeve will get it and start back the other way. Left wing pass intercepted by Stefanishin, who chops it back into the Rocanville zone. Robideau tied up. Gets some help. Jonas Thompson with support. We'll bring it back with 4.5 to go. He gets stood up by Schwartz. And down goes Thompson, grabbing his left knee. He went down funny, and one of the Buffalos went over top of them. They're continuing the play. Schwartz shot, save, rebound, puck in front of the net. They can't put it in. Finally, we'll blow it down. Thompson is in pain. And Schwartz got a piece of him, and then he ran into one of the Buffalos, and he is grabbing the left knee helmet off, and you can see he was in pain right away. And that's a tough call for the refs too. I mean, Buffalos are controlling the play. You know the guy's hurt. Buffalos able to generate a chance. Pearson with a pretty good save. Can only hope for Jonas, just maybe a tweak or a hyperextension, but Putting his helmet back on, grabbing his gloves and sticks, so he's going to get a little help here, though. The left leg certainly a little sore for him right now. Big part of this team this year, Jonas Thompson. 8 points in the playoffs and flexing the left leg a little bit, so but he needs help getting off the ice, so looks like maybe just a hyperextension. He'll probably go down the tunnel to the dressing room with 4:11 left to go in the opening period. 2-0 Rocanville. Faceoff will be in the Tigers zone. Cage and McKay coming out. Logan Kalanchi for the Buffaloes to take the draw. Kalanchi's out there with Gervais and Johnson. Jeremy, a couple nice chances in the first period. Off the draw, McKay wins it, clears it back behind the net. Hope overskated it. Kalanchi on the forecheck. Hope will clear it back behind the net. Other side, Hickman up ahead, trying to get it out. Boschman, or at least Cage and McKay, couldn't. So he'll go back to Hickman, rink wide to Hope. Brett Hope. Back to Hickman, too far ahead for him. Johnson intercepts, fires it right back into the Tiger zone. Back behind the net. Cage and McKay starts out with 3:40 to go. Hooked up, no call. Gervais will get the puck. Over to Kalanchi off his stick, goes to Johnson. Johnson snapped a shot. That one went off Hope's stick back at the point. Got by Garbett. Here's a chance back the other way. Boschman to the line. Shot hit Decker in front. Trying to get a shot away was Timmins. Too well covered by Garbett. And Kalanchi's pass to Johnson. Jeremy wasn't expecting it. Fouillard clears it down in the Buffalo zone. Both teams make some changes. 3:15 to go in the opening period. Johnson pass one off. Escape. Pepler has to circle back, and he'll give it to Garbett. Rink wide. Decker clears it up on the right wing side. Went off Fouillard and picked up Robideau to Fouillard. Howie can't make a play. Fouillard there, and he'll bounce one into the Buffalo zone. Juddock out of the net. Clears it up right side. Decker. He'll go back behind the net. Other side, Ryan Regal's waiting on that. Regal out front, McKay to Howie. Shot, and a nice save by Juddock. Got a pad save on it. Boy, Conrad McKay sees the ice so well. Now Fouillard, a shot gloved by Juddock. And the save. Regal to Conrad McKay. He didn't even stop it. Slid it down low to Howie, who snapped a quick one, and Juddock got the left leg out. Well, that line so smooth and moving the puck, and Conrad McKay maybe doesn't score as many goals as he used to, but makes great plays to his wingers, and that line again creating a good chance. Off the draw, Conrad McKay wins it. Howie left side to Regal, intercepted by Schwartz. At the line, kept in Fouillard. McKay down low, Nybrad engages. Regal in the corner for support. Circles off the plate, tried to get it to Howie, hit a leg. He's tied up in the corner. Finally comes loose left side. This is Schwartz starting out on the right wing. Pepler rings it on the boards. Pearson can't stop it down. Schwartz gets it, left wing corner off his stick. Robideau there, Pepler as well. Robideau wins the battle to Fouillard. He'll clear out through the center. Regal chasing down. Nybrandt will get there first. Adam clears it off the left wing board. Schwartz takes it off his skates, crossed the line. Reeve intercepts. Tigers bring it back the other way. Pass to the middle. Over the stick of Conrad McKay. No icing. Juddock plays it. Garbett's got it with 1:48 to go in the period. Out ahead to Newell. Chips it out in center. Hope's back the other way. He's stick checked by Morin. Now on the right side. To the line and across. After it, down in the corner, Eric Lemoyne out front. Reeve a chance. That one, I think, hit a body. Reeve got buried on the play, but stood and made the shot. There's another shot deflected, and that one just went wide off the stick of Eric Lemoyne. Reeve back behind the net. Garbett on the check. Reeve gets it over to Danielson. Hopped over his stick. Schwartz will lift a high one into the beams, and that'll bring a stoppage in play with 76 seconds to go here in the opening period. Hope 6th at 6:08. Robideau 4 on the power play. That's our scoring. Face-off coming outside the Buffalo line. Cage and McKay, Caleb Gervais taking the draw. Buffaloes win it. Jeremy Johnson turns up right side, drops back. Gervais at center, overskated it, stops. Backhand pass. Kalanchi didn't see it, and the Tigers get it back behind their own net. Fouillard starting out, clears it up on the left side. Boschman couldn't make a play. Kalanchi off his stick, knocked down. Cage and McKay. Right side for Boschman. He's engaged by Garbett. We're able to check it away, but staying with it. Boschman brings it into the zone. Cleared it out in front, off the leg. Cajun McKay chases down. Decker there first. Boschman, that's a big body in the corner. Gets it to his man, centered it in front. Trying to hit McKay and back the other way. Gervais to the line, and I think Jeremy Johnson's in ahead of the play, so that's going to be called on the offside. 34 seconds to go here in the opening period. Game 4.
Oh, I missed the last minute.
Tigers trying to wrap up another championship here tonight. They lead 2-0. Riley's definition, Conrad McKay for the face-off.
What?
Your games.
Buffaloes win it, right side Newell.
Do?
Clears it into the zone. Tigers get it on the right side, cleared ahead. Here's Regal getting it ahead. Ashley Howie to the line. Out front, Conrad McKay. Nice save, Jonathan. Rebound, another save, Jonathan. 2 good chances. Howie putting McKay in all alone. Conrad backhand to forehand, wanted to put it between the legs of Jonathan. Big save by the Buffalo goaltender, and then McKay had another whack at it on the rebound. But again, that line creating a great chance. Ashley Howie, beauty pass to Conrad McKay. They'll stay out there with 14.5 seconds left. Out the draw, comes to the line, trying to keep it in. Hope can't. Schwartz back the other way. Hooked up, he's going to the penalty box. As he got the stick into the arm of Derek Schwartz, and I think it's Hope's going to the box. Hooking will be the call. And McKay and Decker mix up a little bit. 19:56 will be the time. Hooking will be the call.
Hello. Hello.
And there'll be a face-off with 4.7 seconds left in the period. Face-off coming to the left of Ryan Pearson. Off the draw, Johnson tried to win it, went back behind the net. Garbage, sharp angled shot, and that hit Pearson. And the buzzer goes to end the first period of play after 20 minutes. Rocanville Tigers out front of the Theodore Buffalos by a score of 2-0. We'll take a break, come back with our first period intermission in just a moment.
Hello.
You're listening to Remax Blue Chip Realty Playoff Hockey on the road.
All right, folks, I'm doing a mic check here. Just check me and give me a message if this mic is working.
Legacy Days
If you've got audio, give it a like or give it something so that I know.
And then come back to me.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll do the summary.
You want for a walk, Grady? Stand here.
Oh boy.
I want to stay here.
Oh,
Need
boy.
anything?
Oh man, President Steve's morning.
Sure, I'll have a burger.
You want a burger?
No, no.
Yeah, and then come back and I'll introduce the interview. Got Hogan, right?
Wait, Dad. I didn't know about that.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I got a bad head cold. Oh man. What's that? Oh, I know. Pull the goalie for a power play. Drop a pass back and it goes in your own net. It's been done before, but not very often. Remax, he was a former Yorkton Terrier. Terriers in action tonight. We'll bring you up to date in the SHL as the semifinals got going tonight. Here in Rocanville, after 20 minutes to play, hometown Tigers lead by a score of 2-0, 6:08. They ended up giving the goal to Brett Hope, his sixth, Conrad McKay and Regal the assist. But ended up that, you give those players points, but really what happened was it was a delayed penalty call. So none of the Tigers touched the puck. Buffalos had it, played it back, and Juddock, of course, was out of the net for the extra attacker, so it went in his net. It should have been last man who probably touched it at some point, or closest Tiger to the puck. Maybe that was Hope, but giving assists on that kind of goal, don't see that often. Usually those are unassisted goals, but nevertheless, that made it 1-0, and then McKay, same time as he gets an assist, he goes into the penalty box. But they were able to kill that one off the Tigers. But at 8:46, Kazan went for hooking, and you win the face-off, and good things happen. Hope slid it over after taking a pass from Regal, and Robideau one-timed it. He is second at 8:54 on the power play. And then Brett Hope in the box at 19:56, so that penalty will carry over into the second period as the Rocanville Tigers, after 20 minutes, lead up by a score of 2-0. Before the game, and thought about interviewing a Rocanville Tiger. We've talked to Brad Hickman, great guy, longtime captain, but he's got 3 sons, and the oldest one, playing hockey in Adams, been playing hockey since he was 4. I had a chance to talk to the man I call the Hoganator, Hogan Hickman, before the hockey game started. Yorkton Terriers are playing on the road in Battlefords as they started their semifinal series. They are playing Battlefords, and Estevan is at Melfort. Terriers took a 1-0 lead. Veteran Cole Keenley's side scoring. They led 1-0 after the first. Battlefords has come back to score 3 in the second and lead it by a score of 3-1. That after 40 minutes of play. Meantime, in Melfort, they're also in the second period intermission. Bruins led 1-0 after the first. Then Melfort coming back 4 in the second. Estevan also got one, so Melfort leading Estevan 4-2. Battlefords ahead of Yorkton 3-1. Estevan will play in Melfort as Yorkton will be in Battlefords tomorrow night as well for Game 2. Then a couple days off in the SJHL, Sunday and Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. They'll be back in Yorkton at the Fair Allegiance Arena for Games 3 and 4. Here tonight, Rocanville Tigers, now with the 2-0 lead, 40 minutes away from their third consecutive championship. But Theodore Buffalos have to play with that sense of desperation and certainly with some emotion, and much better than Sunday, that's for sure, with a couple opportunities. But there's that big man at the back end for the Rocanville Tigers, number 39, Ryan Pearson. Stopped everything in the first period. So as a result, his team leads by a score of 2-0. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be back with the second period. 2-0 Rocanville after 20 minutes. This is Remax Blue Chip Realty Playoff Hockey on the Rock 98.5.
Boys, here they are, led by number 39, Ryan Pearson. Here are your Rocanville Tigers!
And led by number 29, Kevin Jodick. Here are the Theodore Buffalos.
Yeah. I'm used to doing 31, Emmett Baffert. That's his team. I did Mooseman's game. I was just said, I'm going to screw up. I'm going to say Rocanville somewhere right here.
Only time I scream is when there's a Buffs goal. They don't like me introducing the
Welcome
team.
back to the arena in Rocanville, second period, just moments away. Also want to thank Logan Stevens Construction and Equipment, Jason Popovich, all the gang down there. Whatever you're doing, any construction project, make sure you see them since 1909. Logan Stevens and Construction, the name. The best in equipment and your construction needs, make sure you see them. Conrad McKay's at center ice.
Johnson.
He'll take the draw as we start period number 2 power play here for the Theodore Buffalos for the next 150. Newell goes rink wide to Garbett in his own zone. 2-0. Tigers out front here on home ice as we start the second. Gervais went to clear it in. Robideau knocked it down. Garbett for support. Cross ice. Newell gets set, fanned on it. And that enables Phoenix to get it to the line, not out. Kept in, far side. After it is Pepler. He likes the one-timer on that side, gives it off to Jeremy Johnson. Cross ice, Garbett fakes now to Johnson. One-timer off the heel of his stick. In fact, the stick blew up on it. Garbett, though, keeps it in, fakes the shot. Gets it over to Newell. Newell to Schwartz. His shot, he ripped that one wide of the net. Garbett after it, goes down low. Pepler, Gervais, back to Pepler. Brett gets it back to the line to Garbett. Garbett into Pepler, turning off the boards. Here's Pepler getting set. Blocked by Fouillard. He blocks a lot of them. And a little shaken up, but boy, he is a dynamic penalty killer. We saw Fouillard and Robideau before at a two-man disadvantage, doing outstanding work. The two Stephans on the back end on this penalty. Here's a pass cleared down the ice. Schwartz figured it hit somebody, didn't like the call. Icing, it's going to be brought back into the Buffalo zone. 46 seconds left in the Hope Minor. He went off 1956 for the first for hooking. We're a minute 10 into period number 2. Schwartz definition out there. along with Pepler. It'll be Pepler taking the draw against Ashley Howie. Buffalos win it, and Newell will clear it back behind the net. Left side, Garvin. Back to Newell. Starting out of his own zone. Slowly, Newell gets it ahead right side. Riley's definition. There's Regal trying to skate him off. Definition clears it down into the corner. Bouillard couldn't make a play. Definition there gets tied up. Robideau gets it and didn't get much on it, but there's nobody at the left point, so it'll come out to center. 18 seconds left in the penalty. Juddick stops behind. Garbage starting out of his own zone. Garbage gets it ahead to Newell. Cross-ice pass off the stick of Definition, and Robideau gets it ahead. Here comes Ashley Howie. Cuts to the middle with a shot. Juddick made a nice save. Getting the rebound, Regal. Out of the penalty box is Hope, full and even strength. Regal's got the loose puck at center. Hope to the box. Jonas Thompson, nice to see him back after stretched his knee out there late in the first period. Hickman clears it down deep after Cajun McKay. Nybrand on the check in the corner. Battle ensues. Trying to get their Boschman, knocked both of them down. And Decker got the puck up on the right side, went off Johnson and cleared in. Going to be called on the offside. So the Tigers kill their second penalty. Buffalo's 0 for 2 on the odd man advantage. Tigers 1 for 1. Early here in the second period, 2 minutes, 34 seconds gone. Big crowd here in Rocanville. They're accustomed to this, winning championships. Two-time defending champs have won 3 of the last 4 and been in 6 straight finals. Kind of sounds like the New England Patriots. Here comes the Buffalos. Decker. Sit over on the far side. Cleared ahead. Nybrandt, right wing. Johnson after. Sharp angled shot. Went off the side of the net. Johnson again tried to play it back to the point. Nybrandt intercepted. Boschman able to knock it down. Nybrandt chases after it. Boschman took him on the boards. There's a steal. McKay tried to jam it in on the short side. That's Cajun. And Juddick made the save, and it's cleared out through the center. Hickman, cross-ice pass. Jonas Thompson, off the boards, had to spin around for it, put himself offside, so the face-off will come outside the line. Jonas Thompson hurt earlier. Left knee was giving him problems. Needed help getting off, but you can see that he was putting some weight on it. Went to the locker room. And he's out on the ice. Nice to see him back. 3:08 gone here in the second. Off the draw, deep down into the Tiger zone. Rance Thompson after it. Backhands up, left side. Lemoyne couldn't get it out. Reedy after it. Fouillard takes control. And it's cleared out through the center. Garbage on it there. Drops it back. Newell into the middle. Pennell hopped over his stick. Reedy on it. Couldn't make a play, so he'll circle back. Drops it off to Rance Thompson. Cross ice. Fouillard. He'll go up on the right side. Nice pass to Jonas Thompson. Has it taken away by Garbett. Flips it up on the left side. Here's Pennell getting set. Pennell, quick shot. That one stopped by Pearson. Had trouble controlling the rebound, so wants to just cover up and get the stoppage in play. Next one will be a big one with a 2-0 lead. The Buffaloes need to get a goal to get themselves going. Had their chances, but haven't solved Ryan Pearson yet. In fact, the sharp angled goal scored by Pepler, the only goal they had last game, so Pearson hasn't given up much here. There's a chance in front of the net. They score! Schwartz, cross-ice pass, hit a skate, came right in front of the net, and there's Derek Schwartz to put it in. There's the break they needed to get something. A bad play in front of the net. It might have been Hickman's skate that went off.
Nope.
And when it hit his skate, it came right
91?
in front of the net, about 15 feet. And Schwartz just spun around, took a wrist shot, and put it 5-hole on Pearson. And Derek Schwartz, 5th of the playoffs, and the Buffaloes have their first of the game. There's Conrad McKay at center. Lifting a high one into the Theodore zone. Regal after it there. Trying to clear it up. Gets over to Howie. Quick shot. Save Juddick. Rebound. And he swallows it up. Hangs on for the whistle and the face-off. Who got the assist?
No assist.
Unassisted.
So Derek Schwartz gets his 5th unassisted And it's a 2-1 hockey game as the Buffalos get a break and get to within one. Face off down deep in the Theodore zone. Kalanchi, Cajun McKay wins it back at the point. Shot taken. That one changed directions just wide of the net. Sharp angled shot there. It was Boschman. Went up, hit the netting. Juddick slid over real quick to stop that play. So the face-off now will be to his right. Kalanchi and McKay again for the face-off. Derek Schwartz unassisted, 5th of the playoffs at .352. 2-1 hockey game. Off the draw. Puck loose, comes back, left point, Fouillard clears it off the boards, back behind the net, comes out left side. Back behind the net, Boschman after it there, at least McKay, quick shot from the point, save, rebound in front, cleared away, left side, Fouillard. They'll go cross ice. Boschman chasing down, Decker on the check. Boschman tried to go to the point, intercepted, Buffalo's back the other way, Gervais. Gets it ahead to Jeremy Johnson. Johnson waits, tries the toe drag, can't get by Fouillard, and he'll lift a high one out to center, glove down. Brought to the line, Cajun McKay's got Tibbetts with him, tried to go to Boschman, off his stick, puck goes into the corner. Tyson Newell clears it up right side. Jeremy Johnson with patience now gets it ahead. Here's Gervais. Down on Robineau. He's all alone. Gervais puts on the brakes, waiting for some help. Cross ice. Jeremy Johnson. He takes a shot. That one deflected high off the glass. Gervais had it hop over his stick. Boschman on it. Gets it ahead to Ashley Howie all alone. Stick check, followed up. Cajun McKay to the line and across, making a move, puts on the brakes. Quick shot. That one went off the stick of Levi Moore and over the glass into the netting. And we'll have a stoppage in play with 14:38 to go here. Second period, 2-1 Rocanville out front. This game 4, the Tigers leading the series by a margin of 2-1. Schwartz coming back out onto the ice. Pepler's taking the draw. Conrad McKay's got his line. McKay wins it. Regal's shot. That one off a skate just wide. Stefanishin clears out to center. Pass behind Schwartz and Regal turns with it. Ryan Regal plays it into the corner. Chase down. Nybrad gets there first. Clears it. Not out. Kept in. Conrad McKay tried to go cross ice to Howie. Deflected high in the air. Howie gets it in the corner. He'll cycle back behind the net. Conrad McKay chasing it down there. McKay back to the point. Here's Hickman with a shot just wide on the glove side. Pinching in. Hope takes his man down. McKay keeps it in. Shot save. Rebound in front. Regal all alone. Big save by Juddick. As the outweighted Regal trying to hang on. Juddick the save. Another shot. They score. Deflected in front by Regal after Juddick had made a big save. They couldn't clear it out, and that line again scoring, and I think Regal's going to get it. Deflected a pass in front of the net through the legs of Juddick, and at 6:08, the Tigers have reestablished that 2-goal lead. Big goal after the Buffalos had gotten themselves back into it. And if it is Regal, it'll be his 8th of the playoffs.
27.
His 3rd point. Been in on every goal.
27, 16, 25. Okay.
McKay's going to get an assist and Hope as well. So, boy, the usual suspects. Hope's been on all 3 goals. Conrad McKay's been on 2 of them, and Ryan Regal's been in on 3. Okay, yep. Ready to go? Technical difficulty back on the air. 3-1 Tigers out in front.
Rocanville Tigers, 3rd goal of the game. Scored by number 27, Ryan Regal. Assist by number 16, Conrad McKay. And number 25, Brett Hope at 6:08. That's Regal for McKay and Hope at 6:08.
Welcome back. Had a little difficulty here getting the phones to work. I think we're back up and running. It was Ryan Regal's 8th from McKay and Hope at 6:08 as the Rocanville Tigers have reestablished their 2-goal lead. Now a chance in front left side. Boschman takes the shot. We're going to get a penalty behind the play. Boschman's a big body. He just fired his man to the ice. I think it was Decker, and Boschman's going to go off there. And not so sure that's the kind of penalty that Jeff Rogers wants his team to take. You're in the offensive zone. Boschman, disappointed, didn't put it in, had a chance on the left side, and then just roughed up Decker. And
No.
I'm sure it'll be Boschman going to the box.
Looks like both of them.
Oh,
Looks like we got Hope and Decker in the box.
Well, Decker's going off as well, so I don't know if we're going to get an extra 2 here or if they will join with each other. And that's Boschman and Decker. Wait and see if anything gets posted up on
Hope.
an extra penalty or not. So Decker came back up and engaged Boschman again, and probably that resulted in his minor after Boschman initially got the call. So it looks like they're each going to get 2 for roughing, and that's going to be it. So Boschman. Lucky that Decker came back at him, or it would have been a power play for the Buffalo. So nothing happening here now. We're still waiting to see what's going on. They try to get Adam Nybrand out, late shift change, and Jeff Bauer says no. I think they're trying to figure out where the face-off is. Now we do see an extra 2 minutes coming up on the side. Greavy will come over to serve it. So Boschman's going to get a double minor.
Hello. 2 for roughing?
And that will bring the face-off down deep into the Tigers'
Keep her
zone
holding.
with the penalty. So to start the penalty kill, McKay, that's Cajun, out with pivots. Johnson there, and the face-off done unfairly. Conrad McKay hadn't left the ice surface yet. I think he's aware of where he's supposed to be. Finally, they pull him off. Jeff Rogers having a talk with him. And now we get the draw. Cajun McKay wins another one. Hickman rings on the boards. Left side, nice keep in Garbutt. Pepper, shot wide of the net. Ricochets out for side. Johnson's on it. Jeremy, back to the point. Newell, cross ice, Garbutt. Garbutt at the left point. Into Pepper. Pepper in front. Shot save. Rebound. And Pearson had it. Came loose. Caleb Gervais saw it with a bit of a quick whistle. But the big goaltender for the Tigers did cover up, and we'll get a stoppage. Conrad McKay now will come out. Cajun will go off, and Conrad there for the face-off, and he wins an awful lot of them out against Jeremy Johnson. Conrad wins this one, cleared but not out, kept in by Garbutt nicely. Pepper turned off the boards, couldn't get a shot away. Jeremy Johnson there for support into the right wing corner, pass went off away. Conrad McKay gets dumped on the play, no call, it's kept in. Johnson at the line, Jeremy gets it over to Newell. Newell off the backboards to himself, watch out, there's Conrad McKay, that man again, clearing it out down through the center. Their pass intercepted by Hickman's back in now. Brad, quick shot, save, rebound, comes in front of the net. Jeremy Johnson will bring it back. Johnson at center on 2 on the power play on the right side. Pepler's shot, he fired that one wide. Ricochets left point, Garbutt keeps it in. Jeremy Johnson down low to Pepler. Pepler waits, hangs on, got it in front. Gervais backhand shot, a blocker save by Pearson. Cleared by Hickman to the line, not out. 48 seconds left in the Theodore power play. Gervais coming off the boards, fanned on it, then gets it over to Garbutt. Garbutt shot that one, I think hit Pepler and went wide of the net. Gervais got it on the right side, boards cross ice, left point, Garbutt. Garbutt in. Gervais rips the shot, and Pearson, anticipating the one-timer, slides across. Couple good chances there by the Theodore Buffalos, and Ryan Pearson. Backhand blocker save, and there on the one-timer by Gervais. 30 seconds left. Boschman's minor, he got a double minor at 7:04. Decker in the box for the Buffaloes, also 7:04. Face off to the left of Ryan Pearson's. Definition's got it. Full yard on the check. They spin each other around. Back to the point. Newell's shot, and that's blocked by Howie. And Regal's got the puck. Ryan Regal, Ashley Howie, 2-on-2. Flipped into the corner. Howie chases down after it. Back behind the net. Out front for Regal. That's cleared away and a chance for the Buffaloes. Last chance on the power play. Pepler to the line and across. Brett Pepler into the corner. Centering pass. Hit a leg. Ricochets out right side. Stefanishin. Back to Garbett, now to Stefanishin, into Schwartz, and he put it through the crease. Ricochets out right side, chance for a 3-on-1. Howie over-skated it at the center red line. I think it caught the snow where the players go off in that build-up, or they'd have had a 3-on-1. Now cleared into the Buffalo zone. Garbett brings it on the board. Gervais waiting on it there. 10.5 to go, second period. 3-1 Rocanville. Stefanishin clears it in. Stopped by Pearson. Waits to play it. Now knifes it over neatly to Robideau. Up ahead. On the left side, Tibbetts. He'll clear it down deep into the Buffalo zone. Chases after it. Morin on the check. They go into the corner. Levi Morin. Cutting out into the middle, hung on a little long, got stick check, but had some support, and Colanchi's got it. Colanchi, back to Johnson. Jeremy turning with a high slot, took the shot, and able to get the stick out there. Jacob Tibbetts to deflect it high into the beams, and we've got a stoppage in play. Face off, Rocanville zone. Couple good chances for Theodore on the power play. They're now 0 for 2. Rocanville 1 for 2. Here's Robideau. Starting out of his own zone. Clears it off the glass. Pennell knocked it down. Back into the Rocanville zone. Agent McKay in trouble controlling. Backhanded it up and hit the players on the Rocanville, or probably Theodore bench, so that'll be a stoppage. 9:50 to go. Second period. Derek Schwartz has the Theodore goal. Guest with us in the second period intermission. Had a chance to talk to him before the game. Colanchi out to take the draw. Conrad McKay for the Rocanville Tigers, deep in the Rocanville zone. Off the draw. Tigers get it. Robideau back behind his own net. Stefan waiting on it. Long pass ahead, tried to hit it to Regal. Knocked down Decker. He gives it to Johnson. Back to Garbett. Garbett into the middle, turning with the Gervais, right side. Here comes Jeremy Johnson. Try to lay Johnson, forced behind the net, tried the wrap around. And Pearson got the right pad there, but the net gets dislodged as well, so we'll have a stoppage in play. Jeremy Johnson wanted to get a shot away, couldn't. Ends up going on a quick wrap around, and Ryan Pearson's a tall dude in net, and able to get that right leg out and keep it out. Face off to his right, Gervais and Conrad McKay for the draw.
What?
To the sideboards, Johnson and Robideau tied up, comes back, Garbett, faked the shot, pass. Backing up was Decker, and Howie gets on it. Ashley Howie ahead. Here's Regal to the line. Quick shot save. The rebound up front. Regal again. No, big save by Juddick. Somehow he got the right arm on that. Back the other way. Here comes Gervais to the line. Tries to make a move off his stick. Colanchi. He's too well covered. Comes loose. Regal getting it ahead to Conrad McKay. Off his stick, and it's cleared back out to center. Oh, big chance in front, and Juddick another big save. Now at the line, Decker gets it ahead. Here comes Gervais.
What's 11?
Got it to Johnson. Jeremy shot. Didn't get much on it.
1,100. Oh, never mind.
And covered up by Pearson. And they'll have a stoppage in play. 8:45 to go here in the second. Both teams make some changes. Gage and McKay out against Pepler, who wins it. Pepler back to Newell, right point shot, cross ice, knocked down by Boschman. He's tied up by Stefanishin. Pepler in to get the puck. Goes back to the point. Garbage shot, rolling puck up high off the glass. Back behind the net. Pepler tried to get it in front. Stefanishin too well covered by Hope. On the loose puck is Cage and McKay starting out. Right wing pass. Boschman to the line and across. Working on Nybrand. Puck into the corner. Back behind the net. Nybrand down. Puck goes back to Hickman. Now to Boschman. He'll cycle down low. After it is Tibbetts. Turns off his man. Still has control in the left wing corner. Decides to cycle it back again. Nybrand gets there first. Nybrand. Up on the right side, Brett Pepler with under 8 to go in the second. Clears it up ahead on the left wing side. Too far for Schwartz. That's going to be a nice thing called. And they'll bring that all the way back into the Theodore zone with 7:52 to go. 2-0 Rocanville after one. Schwartz is fifth at 3:52 unassisted. Pass through the slot area inadvertently off the skate of Brad Hickman. Spinning with a shot 5-hole. Schwartz is fifth. But then Ryan Regal on a rebound. Conrad McKay, Brett Hope assisting at 6:08. Regal's 8th. He's been in on all 3 goals, so is Brett Hope. Late coming out, Jeremy Johnson. Face up deep in the Buffalo zone. Conrad McKay out there. He'll take the draw now against Schwartz. Tie each other up. McKay gets it on the left side, pinching in Robineau back behind the net. Conrad McKay had to go off his stick. Swept ahead by Garbett, not out. Kept in Howie now in the corner. Ashley Howie tried to get it out in front. Nice stick check there. Back at the point. Kept in Fouillard. Howie get out in front. Oh, what a chance. Conrad McKay, and he kind of hit a flutter ball. Howie with a shot now. Ripped that one wide. What a great chance. McKay all alone. Didn't get much on it. He'll play it down to Regal. Regal out in front. Here's Fouillard with a shot off the stick of Pepler. Boy, that line again. McKay, Howie, and Regal making things happen. And we'll see if they're going to stay out. Face off. Leaving the Buffalo zone, so Odgers elects to keep them out. Now decides. Otherwise, as he'll bring back Cajun McKay, Tibbetts and Boschman. Back at the point. Here's a shot by Fouillard. Didn't get through. Rebound goes into the corner. Tibbetts after it there. Cycles it behind the net. Boschman out front. There's a chance as Cajun McKay had it in his skates. Couldn't get anything on it. Cleared out. Right back in, and the Tigers have got to tag up. Didn't, so as a result, it's going to be blown down. That may come back into their own zone. Yeah, they will. Once they have it, the lines would call tag up, and you don't come out to tag up, and Tibbetts didn't. He was still on the forecheck, so they decided to blow it down, face up all the way back into the Rocanville zone. Cajun McKay, Jeremy Johnson back out again. Johnson wins it. Garbett's got it right point. Shot through traffic. And Pearson down butterfly. Takes it on the left pad. Feels it and covers up. They had good traffic in front that time. You'll see a lot of Garbett, Jeremy Johnson, and Gervais. Probably the rest of the game. Johnson wins another one. Shot taken. Deflected. Oh, at least goaltender Pearson had no idea where it was. Went high in the air. And it was cleared by the Tigers. Flipped out into the big beams. The shot taken and deflected straight in the air. That's where Pearson lost sight of it. Got some support. Tibbetts ended up clearing it into the beam stoppage. Jeremy Johnson's won 2 in a row. Now he'll be out against Conrad McKay. McKay, Regal, and Howie back out. We'll see a lot of them down the stretch. 6:45 to go in the second. Off the draw. Johnson and McKay tie each other up. Howie pokes the puck loose and starts out. At center, Ashley Howie going wide on Garbett. Puck goes into the corner. Howie after it, back behind the net, overskated. Garbett picks it up to the line, not out. Robineau keeps it in. His pass knocked down by Garbett, and he'll clear to center. Regal backhands it into the Theodore zone. Junick out of the net, leaves it back behind the goal. Decker there, clearing up right side, hopped over the stick of Johnson, but it's out through the center. Fouillard after it, cleared it off the glass. Johnson knocks it down, brings it to the line. In all alone, Johnson. Oh, that glove save by Pearson. Big leather on the left hand. Johnson wanted to go up high, and the goaltender made a beauty as Jeremy Johnson, for the third time this game, in all alone, and Ryan Pearson again. Larceny with the left hand by the Rocanville goaltender to keep it out. Big save with 6:06 to go in the second. Off the draw, Nybrat tried to keep it in, went off Lemoyne. Eric turning with it at the line, clears out through the center. Reeve couldn't get it deep. Pennell clearing it over. Calanchi after it, and he's going to go back. To the point on the left side, Nybrandt starting out ahead. Kazan deflects it into the corner. Pearson out of the net. He'll leave it there for Stefan Fuya. Clearing it up on the left side. Up by Danielson. Got out to center, and it's cleared right back in by Newell. Fuya for the Tigers. Sets up behind his own net. Right side, Reevy. He'll clear that down through into the Buffalo zone. Tyson Newell. Tigers make a wholesale change. Newell starting out, clears it off the glass, to the line, not out, kept in. Tibbetts is stick checked, and the Buffaloes get it out through the center off Pepler. Be no icing on the play. Pearson's after it. Gets it up on the right side. Pass through the middle, too far for Tibbetts, and Newell pick it up. Newell goes cross ice to Decker. 5 minutes left to go in the second period. Up on the right side, Pepler deflecting it down deep into the Tigers zone. Hope after it. Schwartz on the check. They tie one another up. Pepler moves in. Trying to poke it loose. Comes loose. Hickman's on it. Hickman trying to skate away from Pepler. Clears it up on the left side off the boards by Tibbetts. He'll get that down deep. Garbett there to collect for the Buffaloes. Back behind his own net. 4:34 to go in the second. Up on the right side, here comes Pepler. Pepler at center. Cross ice shooting. Out of the net. Pearson comes to play it. Banks it off the boards to Cajun McKay. His pass intercepted. Pepler has shot that one. Deflected off one of the Tigers out of play, and we'll have the stoppage with 4:19 left to go. Second period. 3-1 Rocanville. Trying to wrap up the championship tonight, leading the series 2-1. Jeremy Johnson back out. He's had a couple nice chances here recently. Just tried to get it over on the left side. Big glove saved by Pearson. McKay and Johnson for the faceoff. Conrad McKay wins it. Circles off the right wing side. Has it there. Left wing pass too far for Howie. Knocked in the air. There's Decker taking a run at Howie, knocks him off the puck, picks it up, starts up left side. Johnson has to force back into his own zone. Cross ice, Jeremy Johnson, Curtis Decker. On the left side, Caleb Gervais to the line and across. His shot pad save, rebound, full yards there. He'll clear it off the boards and out. Regal couldn't handle it. Johnson has it for the Buffaloes, drops back to Garbett just inside his own line. Josh Garbett. Slowly out, gets it ahead. There's Jeremy Johnson in stride. Tried to get by Hope. Didn't work, or at least Robideau. They both go down. Puck comes loose on the right side. Garbage pitches in. Warren couldn't make a play. Johnson tried to get it in front, ricochet out. Here's Garbett with it. Garbett getting sent out front. They score! Jeremy Johnson! Garbett, great patience. Slapped his stick on the ice, wanted the puck, got it. Hung on, and then right through the crease, and there's Jeremy Johnson to deflect it in. And at 16:38, Johnson gets his 11th.
Hello?
And a big goal indeed. He's had great chances. No
15?
chance for Pearson this time. Johnson's a right shot. He's on the left
16.
side.
Okay.
Hard pass, Garbett, and just ripped the one-timer in Jeremy's 11th of the playoffs, and it's a 3-2 game with 3:18 to go here in the second. Cleared out through the center. Hickman's got it there for the Tigers. Pass went off a leg. Nybrandt's got it. Nybrandt clears it off the glass
Theodore
out
Buffalos,
through
second
center.
goal of the
Went
game.
by
Scored by number
Gervais.
11, Jeremy Johnson. Assisted by number 13, Josh Garbett, and number 16, Tyson Newell.
Newell
At
got the other
16:38.
assist. Newell got the puck cross ice. Garbett was
Johnson,
down low.
Garbett, and Newell.
As he had
at
pitched in, got the
16:38.
pass, spotted Jeremy Johnson. Great pass through the crease. He's a 3-2 game, now deep in the Theodore zone. After it, Caleb Gervais lift a high one up. They can hit a beam, and we'll have a stoppage with the face-off coming in the Theodore zone. Big goal. 16:38 the time, and we got a 3-2 hockey game. Face-off coming back in the Buffalo zone. Cage and McKay out there now. Now they decide to change and bring Conrad McKay back out. Howie and Regal, Hickman, Hope on the points. Brett Pepler taking the draw against Conrad McKay. McKay wins it. Regal spins with it. Top of the circle, goes low to McKay. Couldn't get a handle on it. Comes up on the left side and Here comes Schwartz out of his own zone. Schwartz cutting wide left side, can't get by Hope. Follow up Pepler off his stick, and Conrad McKay clears it up ahead. Regal gets tied up there by Garbett, and Garbett one hands to Pepler. He'll go back on the right point. Decker other side to Garbett. 2:14 to go in the period. Garbett ahead. Stefanition to Schwartz, hopped over his stick. Hope's on it. It's by Pepler. Clears it up right side. Waiting. Conrad McKay. Nice little pass. Regal. Regal over to Howie. Pass just behind him. Puck goes into the corner. Howie took a swipe at it. Cleared to the line. Not out. Kept in. Here's Conrad McKay with it. McKay, great patience, hangs on. Cross ice pass. Hickman tried to go in front. Now got it in front on the backhand. Junick steered it behind the net. And now I think the net's come off. It's mooring. Are we going to get? Yeah, I believe so. But again, Conrad McKay, boy, he's got such great patience. And on just a little pass to Regal, kind of open things up. They tried to hit Howie. Cross ice pass behind him. Hickman kept it in. They tried to center it again, and the net came off with 1:44 to go in the second. 3-2, Rocanville out front. Both teams make some changes. Cage and McKay back out. He'll take the draw for the Tigers against Jeremy Johnson, who's just scored his 11th from Garbett and Newell at 16:38 to make it 3-2. Fouillard shot from the point, didn't get through. Gervais back the other way. There comes Caleb to the line. He was anticipating getting a past Jeremy Johnson a little quicker. Gervais kind of held it up at the line. Starting out, lead pass, here comes Gervais. Fouillard on the check, does a nice job. Jeremy Johnson following up. Fouillard gets there to Robineau. He'll ring it up on the left wing side. Regal trying to catch up to it, did. Ryan Regal trying to cut to the net. Nice watch there by Newell. Back to the point. There's a shot by McKay and a save. Another shot by Robineau. He fired it wide. It was a rolling puck. Estefan Robineau wanted to step into that one. Now back the other way. Pass ahead to Johnson. Clears into the Tigers. 18 seconds left in the period. Fouillard in against Colanchi. They tied up in the corner. Robineau got it. Rings it on the left wing boards. Cage and McKay lost it in his skate. Schwartz ties him up. Regal there for support and clears it out ahead. Fired back by Garbett. Schwartz after it. He goes down as the buzzer goes to end the second period, and the Theodore Buffalos getting back into this one after 40 minutes of play. Rocanville leading by a score of 3-2. We'll take a break, come back with our second period intermission in just a moment. You're listening to Welcome back to the arena in Rocanville. We are through 40 minutes of play in game number 4. Hometown Tigers out front of the Theodore Buffalos. 3-2. All we expected from this one. Certainly the Theodore Buffalos resurgence. And get an early goal in the second period. Got them back in it after Hope and Robideau had scored in the first period for the Tigers. Derek Schwartz takes advantage of a loose puck, spins around, 5-hole on Ryan Pearson, 3:52 the time, unassisted, Schwartz fifth of the playoffs. Ryan Regal came back on a rebound, got his 8th from Conrad McKay and Brent Hope, that at 6:08. Then a big one for the Buffalos, Jeremy Johnson, one-timer, great cross-ice pass by Josh Garbett. Tyson Newell also assisting, 16:38 was the time of that one. So far, 4 minor penalties to the Tigers, 2 to the Theodore Buffalos. Only power play Robideau with his second. That was in the first period. So Hope, Robideau, and Regal for the Tigers, Schwartz and Johnson for the Buffalos. And we have a 3-2 game after 40 minutes of play. Meantime, in the SJHL, keeping an eye on what's happening in their first semifinal games being played tonight. Melford defeated the Estevan Bruins by a score of 6-2. Battleford's getting by Yorkton, same score, 6-2. They'll also play tomorrow night, game 2 of those semifinals, best of 7s. Yorkton, they'll be back in action next Tuesday and Wednesday for games 3 and 4. So it's a 3-2 lead for the Rocanville Tigers after 40 minutes of play. We'll take a quick break, come back with our interview after this. You're listening to Remax Blue Chip Realty Playoff Hockey on the Rock 98.5. Welcome back to the arena in Rocanville, in for a great third period. 3-2 Hometown Tigers out front of the Theodore Buffalos right now. As I always like to make mention of those who help us being able to broadcast all of the advertisers that we have, and a lot of them have been on all year. Remax Blue Chip Realty, Doug Jonas, and of course, and our title sponsor, Days Inn and Suites. John Anderson is the governor for the Yorkton Terriers. We thank them for being on. Ron Caban, all the great staff at Yorkton Hyundai. Also, Crystal Clear Imprints. Make sure you check out their store, 7th Avenue South. A lot more than just printing out. They've got a great selection of summer wear coming in, and great deals now, and a lot of great winter wear. T-shirts, golf shirts, and also some winter coats. You can get a steal of a deal right now. We thank them for being on. Of course, Repsch Agri Parts and Sales in Melville. Brett Repsch has been on all year, as has Value Tire, John Denbrock, Forestness Appliance, Mike McIntyre, great gang down there as well. And then, of course, Power Rich, Jason Bullich out of Foam Lake. Of course, his one son, Aiden, playing with the Yorkton Terriers, and his older son, Caleb, is playing with the Vancouver Giants in the Western Hockey League as their playoffs are underway. And we thank Legacy Co-op Theodore for being on our broadcast as well. Logan Stevens Construction and Equipment, Jason Popowich and the gang have been on all year as well. We thank them for being with us. And Universe Satellite and Sales joining on, as well as Goodman Steel, both from Rocanville with the Tigers in the finals. So we thank all of our sponsors. Couldn't do it without them. As we know that the season, at the latest, if Buffaloes come back, will end tomorrow with game number 5, but we still have 20 minutes to play. Before the game started, I had an opportunity to talk to Theodore Buffalo forward Derek game tomorrow night in Theodore. 8 o'clock will be start time for that one. Craig Steen will have the call of that game if there is a game 5 in Theodore. Some of the Rocanville Tigers out in position, leaning on the boards, getting ready for the third period. Buffalos momentarily out onto the ice, and we'll get going with period number 3. Brett Hope, 6 from Conrad McKay. Ryan Regal, 6:08 of the first. Stefan Robideau's second of the play for Regal and Hope on a power play at 8:54. 2-0 Rocanville after 20 minutes. Second period at 3:52. Derek Schwartz gets his 5th of the playoffs unassisted. It's 2-1. But then Ryan Regal came back with his 8th from Conrad McKay and Brett Hope at 6:08, 3-1.
Here they are, led by number 39, Ryan Pearson. Here are your Rocanville Tigers.
And then Jeremy Johnson's 11th from Josh Garbutt and Tyson Newell at 16:38. Big goal to end the second period, and there's where we sit. 3-2. Rocanville Tigers out front. 20 minutes or more to go here in game number 4. Jeremy Johnson, Caleb Gervais starting up front with Levi Moore. Johnson and Gervais will play a lot. Garbutt's on the left point. He'll play a lot. Conrad McKay starting with Howie and Regal. They'll play a lot. Benches will be shortened. You'll go with your best in the last 20 minutes of play and put it all on the line and see who comes out on top. And for some reason, we don't have the gate down when the Zamboni comes out.
Oh, those eyes again.
I'm not sure if they're got some trouble with it right now. It lifts straight up. The gate here, it's not moving at all. More fans settling in here for the third period, but whatever the issue is, Rick intended trying to line it up. I'm not sure if it's read by a beam or an eye that reads it.
Yeah, there's a beam there.
And it's not reading anything. Well, now we had a pump on it, so Jeff Bobray there waiting to see. Maybe they can get it down manually, not sure. Not having a whole lot of success, that's for sure.
Just
That's
don't
a
play in this
different
corner.
issue, this for sure. I've seen it at the rink. Always get nets dislodged and whatnot, but they can't get the gate down. And the rink guy's not real happy.
So,
It kind of starts, but then stops. They just can't get it going. Gotta think there would have been a manual override on this,
yeah, we've got something wrong here now.
that they could do it manually, but they're not having any more luck with that either. Teams are getting a little antsy, want to get at it. Now, slowly it's starting to come down. Well, they got a couple of feet now. Looks as though they figured it out, at least slowly going. Got about another 5 feet to go. Come down, so slowly they've been able to manually get this thing going. Pulling on some ropes to bring it down, so. Well, either way, it's going to be the final game they'll play here. Because if it does go to the 5th, that'll be back in Theodore, so. Still waiting. Couple more feet, and I think we've got it underway.
Oh, come on. There we go.
And they've hit it. Jackpot!
Back to center.
Door closed. Decker skates through, has a look to make sure it's lined up nicely. He likes it. And the ref's ready to go. Center ice, Jeff Barre will drop the puck. Conrad McKay, Jeremy Johnson. And we're set to go with period number 3 here in Rocanville. The Buffalos down by 1. Their playoff lives on the line tonight. Decker clearing, intercepted. Regal back the other way. Couldn't get by Garbutt. Nice play. Garbutt clears out the center. Robideau cross ice to Fouillard. Fouillard up ahead. Conrad McKay deflected it. Goes down deep. Decker captain after it. Juddick ends up playing it. Garbutt chipped it ahead. Gervais to the line, not out. Regal. There's it to the cross ice corner. First man there is Levi Morin. Clears off the glass, banked out to center. Too far for Gervais. Ashley Howie on it, just clears it out over the line. Morin's got it there. Back to Garbett at his own line. Garbett starting out slowly. Cross-ice pass off the stick of Pepler. Fouillard will get the loose puck behind his own net. Buffalo's completed change. Fouillard, Robideau. Now out ahead to Rigo. He's watched by Garbett. Rigo plays a back pass off the boards. Newell will go back and get it. And they'll call that for icing. Off coming back into the Rocanville zone. 1 minute exactly played here in the third period. 3-2. Rocanville out front. Face-off will be in their zone.
Okay.
Tibbetts coming out. Cajun McKay. Boschman. Pepler's out there with Stefanition and Schwartz. Off the draw at the point. Nybrand shot. Blocker save. Rebound shot. Another save by Pearson. Then it's cleared up on the right wing side. Boschman clears it off boards, chases down after it. Junick out of the net. Brings it up on the right wing side. There was Tibbetts. Couldn't get it deep, or at least Cajun McKay. Second chance. Fanned on it, and Stefanition gets it out ahead to Schwartz. On the left side to Pepler. Pepler back out in front for Schwartz. Deflected that just wide. And a chance to come out on the left side, and here come the Tigers. Out through the middle. Cajun McKay to the line and across it up. Stefanition, follow up by Tibbetts. And a nice save by Junick. Didn't get all of it, but Jacob Tibbetts had it up high. Junick gets the glove, hangs on, stoppage. Both teams will make some changes. Kalanchi coming out now. He'll be out there with Kitsan and Pennell, so that'll be the third line for the Tigers is Reeve. Out there with Lemoyne and Danielson. At the point, Fouillard shot deflected. Junick down, had a look behind him, but it's under his pads. Hangs on, deflection through traffic. Junick felt it, had a look behind, but kept it out. Face off again to his right, Reeve and Kalanchi. This time Kalanchi wins it. Kitsan, left side, Pennell. Crosses center, clears it off the boards down to the Rocanville zone. Brings up on the right side. Kalanchi tried to play it deep, intercepted and cleared by Fouillard out through the center. Decker backing up, clears it up right side. Sand couldn't handle it. Cleared down deep into the Buffalo zone, and Junick will play it himself off the boards out to center. Robitaille getting it ahead. Pardon me, that's Robideau getting it in. After it's there, down in the corner. Robitaille, where did he show up? Left point, Hope, shot fired that just wide high off the glass. Robideau keeps it in, gloved down by Garbett. Garbett couldn't play it out. Kept in neatly by Lemoyne. Decker's after it. Right side. Kitsan just let it go to center. Hope fires it back in. Junick knocks it down. Both teams make some changes. Pennell left side, too far for him. Hope clears it up on the right side. Nice play, McKay. Gets it to Howie. Now to Regal. Quick shot save. Rebound. And it's cleared by Nybrand. Howie after it. Tried to get it in front. Oh, Regal out in front. Here's Conrad McKay. Had it go off his stick. Now McKay again out front. Regal with a shot and a save by Junick. That line again buzzing around. McKay had it in front, just went off his stick, but boy, Conrad stayed with it nicely, got it to Regal. Quick shot, Junick the save. McKay's line will stay out. Johnson back out now. Morin on one side, Gervais on the other. Face off to the left of Junick. Jeremy Johnson's winning some face-offs neatly, won that one cleanly, and Morin's got it on the right side. Levi turns, played it back, nobody there. Ashley Howie's going to get the loose puck. Howie to Rigo, couldn't pull the trigger. Jeremy Johnson, nice job on the check. He chases it down on the left side. Hope got there first. Howie out the center red line. Conrad McKay there, so is Gervais. Howie will play it back. Hope picks up. 3:30 gone here in the third period. 3-2 Rocanville. Hope tied up nicely by Johnson. Finally plays it out to the line. Over. Garbett cleared it back in. Gervais caught on the offside, so that'll be blown down. Whistle and a face-off coming just outside the Rocanville blue line. Quick changes again. Schwartz back out again with Pepler and Stefanition. Tibbetts out there with Cajun McKay and Boschman. Down deep into the Tiger zone. Fouillard cleared it off a skate. Came back to the line. Decker keeps it in. Bouncing puck. Schwartz couldn't get a handle on it. Full yard off it. Rings it on the boards. Decker there to keep in right point. Rink wide. Here's Garvin. His shot deflected out in front. Schwartz banging away at it in front of the net. Pearson down, and the puck goes to the corner. Pepler gets it back to the point. Decker. Other side, Garvin. Cross ice. Pepler with a chance, and he fired that one just high. Great pass again by Garvin. Garvin again. Shot in front. Save. Pearson doesn't know where it is. Back behind the net. And finally blow it down. Oh, great sequence there for the Theodore Buffalos. Couple chances in front. Great pass. Garvin finding Pepler. Tried to go up high over top of the net, and a couple other chances. So both teams make some changes again. Kalanchi brings out his line. Third lines again. Reeve out there for the Tigers. Off the draw, Reeve chases down, out near the line, got it out through to center. Chopped off the boards, cleared down deep into the Buffalo zone. Shot out of the net, Decker on the puck. This Decker turns, stops, turns away from Reeve, cross-ice pass. Garvin. Josh backing up. He'll be out in the ice probably 15 minutes in this period, not back in. Garvin to the line, Crotty now across the line, still has control, trying to chip it up high. And it's not by Pearson. Let's play again. Garvin now decides to take a change. Going end to end, trying to go up high in the off wing right side, left shot. Staying with it, Pearson. 4:42 gone here in the third period. 3-2. Rocanville out front. Jeremy Johnson back out. Conrad McKay to take the face off deep in the Tiger zone to the left of Pearson. Off the draw, Conrad McKay won that one. Fouillard chases down. Morin on the check, back behind the net. Robideau tried to slap it ahead. Fouillard gets there. Got it ahead. Howie couldn't clear it out. Kept in. Morin shot. That one went off his stick. Gervais gets it back to the point. Newell with a blast. Out in front, a chance for Morin, and he fired it wide. Gervais gets the loose puck on the right side. Trying to get it out front. Gervais got it in the corner. Robideau gets there, though, and he'll clear it up, and the Tigers have a chance to get it out. Regal on the right side on Nybrand to the line. Nybrand, nice job. Lost an edge, though. Howie gets the loose puck. His pass went off. Jeremy Johnson, Regal's got it. Leaves it there. Conrad McKay back to Regal. Regal cycling. Gives it to McKay back behind the net. Out front for Regal. And I think Gervais went off his pad. That would have went in. Sneaky little pass. Conrad McKay to Ryan Regal. And Gervais was down deep as a forward. Off him to Juddick. And he'll tie it up, get the whistle and a face-off. Pepler out to take the draw. Cajun McKay for the Tigers. Buffaloes win it. Garvin. Back behind the net to Decker. Off the boards ahead through Stefanition, but Schwartz is there. Derek. His cross-ice pass intercepted Cajun McKay, and it's back out through to center. Decker. Back at his own line. Curtis having a look. On the left side, gets it ahead. Schwartz tried to play it deep. Went off Boschman. Now cleared just across the Buffalo line. Decker. Off the boards to Riley. Stefanition. To Garvin. Back to Decker. On the right side, Schwartz deflects it in. Hickman on the loose puck. Cross ice to Hope. Clearing it out through the middle. Race down after the puck. And a chance. Tibbetts tried to get it by Decker on a move. And really stayed with him well. Tibbetts took him out heavily behind the board. And it's cleared out through the center. Fouillard's got to chase back after it. Fouillard. Schwartz on the check. Clears it out ahead through the middle, down in Buffalo zone. Nybrand will go back after it. Adam Nybrand. Starting out, both teams getting a change. Nybrand tried to go to Pennell. Eric just had to reach his stick out there, deflect it, didn't. So that'll be coming back for an icing call. 13-13 to go in the third. 3-2 Rocanville. Kalanchi and Reeve for the face-off. Off the draw, quick shot there. Lemoyne went wide of the net, gets Sands after it. He's bumped, puck doesn't come out. Newell there for support, cleared it up high over the glass, out of play. We'll have the stoppage. Face off again in the Buffalo zone. Danielson, Lemoyne, and Reedy. They see that the Buffaloes are making a change, so they know that they're coming off as well. Jeremy Johnson back out with Gervais, so Jeff Odgers wants Conrad McKay against the Johnson line. Off the draw, McKay wins it at the point. Fouillard getting set, fakes, gets it off to Regal, other side. Rubin, though, shot that one deflected, and I don't think it got to Juddick. Nybrand had fallen, took the goalie down with him.
What's Jeff calling?
We're gonna get a penalty here.
Interference.
Call.
Against Theodore.
And it's going to be against.
Well, it's going to be Conrad McKay.
Faceoffs coming back into their zone.
McKay's heading off.
Conrad McKay is going to be called for running interference. So a big chance here. It's 7:06. Power play for the Theodore Buffalos. They trail by a goal, 3-2. Gervais will be up front. Johnson and Kepler. Garvin Newell on the back end. Face off to the left of Ryan Pearson in the Rocanville goal.
Hello?
Off the draw.
Interference?
Won by Howie,
Okay.
and cleared out to center by Hickman. Garbutt's got it, slowly backing up into his own zone. Josh Garbutt now starting out on the power play, his own line. Pepler gathering speed on the right side. Garbutt, there's it down deep after his Pearson. He'll ring it on the boards and gets it out ahead of the chance here. Howie with Regal. It's actually Howie didn't get much. The slap shot went wide of the net. Regal's on the loose puck. Ryan Regal trying to make a move. Johnson takes it from him, and Pepler's on the loose puck. Pepler to the line and across, and I think they're going to say that Jeremy Johnson was in ahead of the play, so it'll be called on the offside. Minute 26 left in the Conrad McKay minor. 2 for interference at 7:06. 12:19 to go here in the third. 3-2 Rocanville. They win. They win the champ. Win back to Theodore tomorrow for a 5th and deciding game. Newell tried to clear it in. I think that might have went off Robitaille. I don't know where Rob came from, but he's getting a lot of minutes here in the third period, isn't he? Actually went off Fouillard. So the face-off will be in the Rocanville zone. This to the left of Ryan Pearson. Johnson out there. He'll take the draw.
Just a reminder that Luke
Kepler,
Robitaille is senior
Schwartz out front.
eligible.
Garbutt on the left point. Newell on the other, off the draw. Won by the Tigers, and they'll clear that down the length of the ice. Juddick comes way out of the
Seat
net.
cushion donated by
Bringing it
Randy
up on the right
Atkinson
side.
from
Morin
Fox.
comes off the bench to get the loose
FM
puck.
98.5.
Levi Morin back
Winning
behind
ticket
his
number
own net.
is
Pass up on the right side. Schwartz McKay took out Morin heavily. Schwartz has got it into Johnson in front of the net, and a chance. What a chance save by Pearson. Johnson again. Back to Morin with a shot. Didn't get through. Puck loose in front. Fouillard on it. And cleared it over the glass out of play. Had time. Wanted to ice it down.
No.
What a chance again. Jeremy Johnson on the power play in front. Pearson the save. 46 seconds left in their power play. Face off to the right of Ryan Pearson. Morin and Garbutt staying at the points. Johnson up front. Schwartz there. Pepler on the other side. Off the draw, nice win by Howie, and it's cleared by Robideau down deep into the Buffalo zone.
And
Levi
if you still have your
Moore
50-50 tickets
setting
up, the
there.
one we all want to
35
hear,
seconds left in
for
their power play.
$1,700
Pepler picks it up. Pepler on his own
$1,710.
line to center, brings to the
Winning
line
ticket
and
number
across,
16,
dropped it off, and
5-3,
Johnson
6,
wasn't
2,
expecting
8.
it. Now a race for the
6-8,
puck. Judd
5-3,
has to hustle out to beat
6-2,
Ryan
8.
Regal.
You can
Garbutt
collect
gets
your
it
winnings
ahead
from
on the
Parker
right
in
side
the
to
lobby.
Johnson. Jeremy Johnson in, pass in front, went off Howie. Garbutt kept it in the slot area loose, and on it is Ashley Howie. He'll bring it to the line and across, cuts to the middle, and then Pepler knocked it away. Pass on the left wing side. Garbutt wanted to get a sprint in on that play on the left side, step ahead of it. He's called on the offside. Conrad McKay has stepped out of the penalty box. Full and even strength with 10:53 to go here in period. Number 3, anxious times on both sides. Players play, it's the fans that agonize. Face off outside the Buffalo blue line, Gervais. Cajun McKay. Off the draw, cleared back by Stefanishin. Nybrand's got it. He'll go rink wide. Newell. Pass through the middle, left side. Gervais was in his skates. Picked up by Boschman. Got it back to the line, not out. Kalanchi kept it in. Trying to get it out front. Gervais backhand. That hit the defenseman. I think Hickman back there, and then he gets knocked down. We may have a penalty here. The Buffaloes, I think you're going to get a roughing call.
Are you kidding me?
Back behind the net.
Gervais.
And it's going to be a cross check. 9:28 will be the time. Gervais in the box. Cross checking the call. So the usual suspects for the Rocanville Tigers: Regal, Conrad McKay, Ashley Howie.
That's for that phone.
The two Stephans on the back end, Fouillard and Robineau. Stefanishin, Johnson, Decker, and Garbett on the defense. Conrad McKay wins it. Robineau moves to the middle, clears it to a left wing side corner. Howie chases down there. Ashley Howie on the sideboards. Hanging on to it. Goes low to Conrad McKay. Oh, tried to go to Regal. Nice stick. Garbett deflected it away. Robineau. Drink wide. Fouillard. Cross ice, Conrad McKay hopped over his stick. He'll go back to the point. Robineau
at 9:28.
spins, backhand pass. Conrad McKay winds up for the shot, and Juddick with glove makes the save. McKay couldn't see any passing late. They get that puck out front to Ryan Regal. He's got such a quick release. Josh Garbett just reaching, deflecting it away on the McKay pass. Regal was cocked and ready for the shot. Kalanchi and McKay for the draw again to the left of Juddick. 1.5 left in the power play to the Tigers. Kalanchi wins it. Garbett swiped at it, fanned. Howie skated through and Juddick covered up. So we'll do it again to the left of the Theodore Buffalo goaltender. Kalanchi and Conrad McKay again. They tie one another up. Comes loose. Garbett on it, fires it down the length of the ice. Robineau will go back after it. He's now on the back end with Hope.
Mark Moore.
Starting out, cleared over. Hope will fire it in. Juddick out of the net, leaves it. He's going to play it off the glass. Funny bounce in front, and Garbett just reached and was able to backhand that down into the Tigers zone. 1 minute left in their power play. Conrad McKay pass through the middle off Kalanchi. Decker will get it. He'll go to Garbett, and Garbett will fire that out through the center. Schwartz almost took it off the stick of Hope. But Conrad McKay prevails, brings to the line and across. McKay to Regal. Here's Regal into the corner. Puts it on the set now, waiting to go to the point. Does. Takes a return pass from Howie. Regal down low. Ashley Howie waiting for it. Hickman's in front. Got it. Back to the point. Fouillard has shot. That one didn't get through. McKay after it. Able to get it by Pepler and goes to Ashley Howie in the left wing corner. Howie getting set. Out in front, a blast by Fouillard. Fired it wide. Pepler may have a breakaway the other way. Here comes Brent Pepler in all alone. Big side by pitch, and he got his shoulder on it. Tried to go up high. Oh, what a save as Pepler was in all alone on the ricochet, and Ryan pierced him. A huge save as we're back at full and even strength. Pass ahead to Gervais off his stick. After it is Fouillard, gets it over on the other side. Cajun McKay overskated it. Kept in, but Stefanishin couldn't make a play, and it's out to center Nybrand. Nybrand leaves it off. Gervais spins, gathering speed. Backhand pass intercepted Boschman. He'll drop it back. Robineau clears it over on the left wing side. Tigers to the line. Chipped into the zone. Nybrand after it. Back behind his own net. Nybrand starting out. Just under 8 to go. 3-2 Rocanville. Gervais at center. Brings it to the line and across. Caleb trying to go deep. Now clears it back behind the net. On it, Hope. Left it off. Fouillard cleared it up on the left side. Tigers clear the center. Nybrand. Right wing pass. Jeremy Johnson. Now cuts to the middle. Here comes Johnson. Can't get by Robideau, and it's cleared by the Tigers out to center. Knocked the hit on the left wing side to the line. Here's Tibbetts getting set, takes the shot. Tyson Newell able to get the stick out, deflects it over the glass and out of play. Ricochet shot. They had played the D-man down low. When it got by and went around the corner and ricocheted out, there was nobody on that side for Rocanville. Pepler had the angle. He had a breakaway pretty much from the center red line in. Tried to go up high left side. Shoulder save. Pearson, a big one. Decker behind his own net. Cleared on the left wing side. To the line and across, pass in front behind Consent. Danielson will get it there for the Tigers. Gets it up ahead, Lemoyne. Lemoyne to the line and across, over to Reevy. Reevy back for Lemoyne, just deflected away by Juddick. Danielson on it, cycles back behind the net. Danielson tied up with Decker. Decker will clear on the left side, penalty. Starting out of his own zone, lifts a high one in, bouncing puck. Pearson had to be careful of that. Buffaloes complete a line change as it's cleared out through the center. Nybrand, cross ice Newell. In his own zone, 6.5 to go in the third. Tigers lead by 1. Newell's got it again. Clears ahead, glove down. Had a chance short-handed. Tried to go 5-hole. Back the other way, Pepler. Short-handed chances, one for each team here. Now, Conrad McKay will get it in the corner, and he'll backhand that out to center with less than 5 to go in the third. Garbett. There's it over on the left side. Pepler on it there. Back to Garbett to the line and across. Josh, back pass. Here's Gervais. Gervais, cross ice pass off a stick. Goes high in here off the crossbar. Shot was taken by Gervais, bouncer. Now Gervais able to keep it in at the line, but then Regal gets there. And he'll clear it, bouncing puck shot. Gervais and a rolling puck and went off the crossbar. And cleared back into the Buffalo zone with 4:20 to go. In the third, 50 seconds on the power play for the Buffaloes. Jeremy Johnson to the line and across. Gets it over. Morin picking up the puck. Goes cross ice. Garbett. Garbett to Johnson on the right side boards. Jeremy having a look. Down low to Garbett. Back to Johnson. Johnson hanging on to, tried to snap one at high, went off Hope. He'll clear it off the boards and gets it out to center. Morin on it there, half-minute left in the Buffalo power play. Garbett turning with it. Josh hanging on into the middle, off the skate of Johnson. He has to circle back. Now plays it to Garbett, back to Morin. Morin at center, cutting wide on the left wing side. Gets to the line and across, and Warren gets taken out. I think we're going to get a penalty call here. It's going to be a tripping call. So the Tigers in the box again. 16:25 will be the time.
Really 9 seconds.
2.
Robideau stuck out the left leg and knocked down Warren. So it's a 2-man advantage for 9 seconds. And then a minute 51 on the power play. Back-to-back chances here for the Theodore Buffalos with 3:35 to go. Timeout called by the Buffaloes, so they'll talk it over here on the power play, and that's been the nemesis of the Tigers here tonight. 7 minor penalties to 3 for the Theodore Buffaloes.
like-
Only power play goal.
I feel like the Theodore
Both teams have had
Buffaloes are
chances
gonna go
shorthanded.
now, so that they have 6
Shorthanded in the third period.
For 9 seconds.
So not only a little strategy here, but
Play with an open net.
giving the top guns an opportunity to get a little extra rest with the timeout. 3-2, Rocanville out front. Face off in their zone. They're 2 men short for 9 seconds. And Howie's out of the box. Robideau's just gone on for tripping. Newell, Garbett on the back end. Pepler up front. Johnson. Schwartz will take the draw. Hope out there with Fouillard. Conrad McKay is going to take the face off, and Conrad, the veteran, talking to the official, buys a few more seconds. Big face off here. As the Buffaloes want to keep it in, set something up. 9 seconds for the 2-man advantage. McKay wins the draw, and it ends up being cleared by Hope. So that's going to help them kill the Howie penalty. He steps out of the penalty box, and it's A 5-on-4 power play. Garvin on the left side to Newell. At center brings it to the Rocanville line. Puts on the brakes. Tyson Newell. Cross ice Garvin off his stick. Able to pick it up off the boards. Garvin hanging on to it. Waiting to make a play. Cross ice. Newell. Left point. Newell tried to go to the middle. Broken up. Hope. Nice play to get it to Conrad McKay. And he'll clear it down the length of the ice. 3 minutes to go in the third. Power play for the Buffalos for the next 120. Johnson, cross ice left side, Garvin in center. Garvin, he'll go cross ice with it. Newell off the boards, chops it into the zone. Cleared by the goaltender and gets a little help from Howie, and it's cleared down the length of the ice as Pearson went to... Juddock leaves it there for Jeremy Johnson. Minute left in the power play. Johnson with speed at center. Brings to the line. He gets dumped, and another penalty coming up to the Rocanville Tigers. Stick into the skates of Johnson as they're down. Juddock's out of the net. Shot taken by Pepler. And they'll just let the Tigers touch it and back to the box, and another tripping call.
5-on-3, here we
They
go.
cannot stay out of the box right now. Howie at 14:35, Robideau at 16:25. And now Ashley Howie back into the box again. Got his stick into the skates of Johnson, reaching out. Jeremy went down, and Howie's in the box and knows he's put his team in a tough spot. Two-man advantage now for 44 seconds. 2:18 to go in the third. Two-man advantage. Stefanition, Gervais, Pepler, Garbett, and Newell on the back end. Conrad McKay stays out. And now I think Jeff Odgers has called a timeout. They're going to have the two Stephans, looks like, in the back end, Robideau and Fouillard. 2:18 to go.
I really feel like
Big chance here for the
I don't think so.
Theodore Buffalos. They've been playing on the power play here since 14:35 mark.
Gotta get one.
Now a two-man advantage for the next 44
Were they
seconds.
tripping calls? What do you call them? Skating into the stick.
Conrad McKay,
Put the stick in skate, puck here his feet.
Fouillard, Robideau. They'll be defending. Juddock out talking to his players out near his bench. Time will be whistled back in. Juddock, I think maybe talking about the fact, do I have to come out of the net in the event? In the next minute 15, we don't score, there's only a minute left, and we're still on the power play. Should he come out, give them those two skaters, but we're not at that point yet. Conrad McKay and Jeremy Johnson to the face-off to the right of Ryan Pearson, deep in the Tiger zone. McKay wins it, trying to get loose. Robideau got it to the line, not out. Kept in Newell. Cross ice Garbett. Back to Newell. Newell getting set. Gets set, rips a shot. That one high off the glass. Garbett will take it on the left side. Down low, Pepler trying to come out. Here's Brett Pepler with a shot saved by Pearson. And hangs on, gets the stoppage in play, and now Hope comes over to talk to Pepler, and Brett Hope can ill afford to be taking a penalty now. Two men short for the next 24 seconds. 1:58 to go in the third. 3-2 Rocanville. Face off to the right of Ryan Pearson. Johnson out there again against Conrad McKay. McKay goes down, puck comes loose, chance to clear out, they can't. Fouillard dove for the puck, has to hustle back to get to the puck. It's kicked to the line and kept in by Garbett. Rink wide, Newell down low to Pepler. Juddock having a look at the clock. Pepler trying to circle out, gets it on the other side. Garbett fakes back on the other side. Newell with a shot, and Conrad McKay got his stick on it, deflected it out of play. Robideau's out of the box. So it's a one-man advantage. 1:16 to go, and Juddock is coming out. Minute 34 left to go.
I told you.
At least
I
six
told you
skaters to
that.
4.
Now they pull it.
Conrad
I told
McKay
you.
staying out there. Johnson, and he will be taking the face-off. So two-man advantage, except
Wait,
the Tigers can
But
clear it down. No fear of icing
we
because they're
can't
short-handed,
get
and it's an
icing.
empty net. Conrad
We
McKay,
can't get
Jeremy
icing.
Johnson for the draw, tie each other up,
No,
chop
yeah.
to the line and out by Ryan Riegel. And back after it is Josh Garbett. Garbage circles in front of his own net, brings it out, 80 seconds left to go. Gets it ahead to Newell, he'll ring it in off the glass, bounces down, picked up by the goaltender, cleared by Pearson to the line, not out. Newell, left point, his shot save, rebound in front of the net. Pearson will cover his Fouillard, nice job to take his man out. 51 seconds left in the minor penalty. Ashley Howie's in the box. 70 seconds, 1:10 to go here in the third. 3-2. Rocanville Tigers out in front of the Theodore Buffalos. And now Fouillard's coming off. Face-off will be to the left of Pearson. Conrad McKay coming off too. He's been out there a long time. Wants some face-offs, but Jeff Odgers wants a fresh body out there. Off the draw, won by the Buffalos. Here's Newell at the left point, cross-ice pass. There's a quick shot, Garbett. That one was either blocked by Hope. I think it might have went off him, or he got dumped, one or the other. Pearson stopped it. Brett Hope on all fours, slow to get up. 43 seconds remaining. Fouillard comes back out. Hope will come off. Face off. I'm not sure where the draw is going to be here. Now it looks like it's going to be outside the line. Nope, they're going to have it to the right of Pearson. 1:01 time clock there. Juddick was going to come back out. He thought the face-off was outside the line. Now they're talking it over. I thought it went off either Hope or the goaltender, which would mean the draw will be in the Tiger zone. They're still talking it over, and lots of players mulling around, the four officials deciding what the draw will be. Regal's pointing it's going to be outside. He's already set up there. Conrad McKay's got some time to have a rest, so he's also getting set to have face-off outside the blue line. He's going, come on, let's play. And that's where it'll be, outside the line. Conrad McKay, Jeremy Johnson for the draw. 1:01 left, third period, 43 seconds on a Buffalo power play. Off the draw, McKay won it. Regal gave it away. Shot by Garbett. That one deflected in the corner. Regal had a chance to clear. Now McKay gets it. Backhand shot. It'll be wide of the net as Juddick is out of the goal and Schwartz picks it up. 47 seconds left in the third. Schwartz starting out on the right wing side. Jeremy Johnson at center to the line and across. Johnson still with it. Poke checked. Regal's got the loose puck. He'll clear it down the length of the ice. Half a minute left to go. Here comes Gervais turning with speed. Gervais starting out on the left side. Got by one man. Fouillard had a chance to clear it out. Couldn't, but it's going to be offside at the line. 7 seconds left in the Howie Minor. 25 seconds to go in the third period. Face-off outside the Tiger line. Juddick will remain on the bench. Conrad McKay, Ryan Regal staying up front on the penalty kill. Johnson and Conrad McKay for the face-off.
Or at least scoring on
Conrad McKay taking his time. A few more seconds of rest off the draw. It's out through the center, and Newell's on it there. Newell will go cross ice. Garbett, backhand. That one went off Regal. He couldn't get it. Taken away in a shot. What a great chance that was. Regal couldn't clear. Garbett with a shot. Oh, what a block in front of the net. As it comes to the line, not out, kept in. Chance again, Pepler spinning with a shot. Now Garbett with a blast, puck in the corner, and the Rocanville Tigers have hung on for dear life and claimed the championship for the third straight year. 3-2 final. Three power plays to end the game. Twice two-man advantages for the Theodore Buffalos. They were all over the puck, and the Tigers a couple chances to clear late, couldn't, and that kept things in the Rocanville zone. And Pearson a couple more saves, and that's how it ends. 3-2 for the Rocanville Tigers. Third consecutive championship, fourth in 5 years. As lining up at center ice, the Theodore Buffalos, they'll have to wait a couple seconds as the Rocanville Tigers put pretty much of all the gloves and sticks and helmets off, waving to their fans, and now they'll come to center ice, and the first guy to shake hands for the Tigers will be Ryan Pearson and Tyson Newell. Great respect these two teams have for one another. No question about it, and both teams knew going into this it was going to be a tough series, and kudos to the Theodore Buffalos. Had a great bounce-back game after losing 8-1 in the game Sunday at home. Came back, and boy, they had a ton of chances to make something happen here. And boy, big Ryan Pearson, he might be the tallest guy on the ice, the goaltender for the Rocanville Tigers. He certainly was one of the best players on the ice now, leaning over and getting some air as the handshakes continue, as the Buffalos will make their way off the ice, and there'll be the trophy presentation to the Rocanville Tigers in front of probably 400 plus here. They win it 3-2. We'll take a break. You're listening to Remax Blue Chip Realty Playoff Hockey on the Rock 98.5.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much again for a great season here watching Theodore Buffalos hockey. Been a very fun season to be doing it again. Thank you very much to everybody that always is watching these feeds. Really, it's been a great time. I'm gonna probably just play the trophy presentation for the Rocanville fans that want to see it. I'll have it for you guys that are Rocanville fans. Congratulations to them on a great season. They won the league. Great job. But you know what? Great season by the Buffalos. I know it wasn't the way I wanted to end, but you know what? It is what it is. They did a good job. Anyways.
She's all over, buddy. Yeah, it's sitting in the. He got a job at GS. Yep, he was doing. I heard him in the morning. I woke up and. Oh, their cup is a miniature Stanley Cup.
I wanted to hold that thing so bad.
That was good of them to come back out.
Yeah. Right over to the goaltender.
Welcome back to the arena in Rocanville for the third straight year. 4 times in 5 years, the Rocanville Tigers are the champions of the Triangle Hockey League, hanging on for a 3-2 win. Penalty problems in the third. Howie at 14:35, Robidoux 16:25, Howie again at 17:42. You can see Ashley Howie kind of sweating bullets there, going, oh boy, I've kind of put my team in a tough spot. Conrad McKay gave the trophy over to the faithful as they cheer that on, and Conrad McKay coming here a few years back, a big addition to the Rocanville Tigers. And Theodore Buffalos staying out until the cup came on the ice. Good sportsmanship on their side, but right now the Tigers are handing the cup around to each other. It's Stefan Robidoux's turn. What a series he had. Stellar. Our player of the game, if you can identify Monday morning on the Big Rack and Breakfast Show on the Rock 98.5, is goaltender Ryan Pearson. Well, I'll tell you, some huge saves in every period. And he's our player of the game, and if you can identify him, $25 gift certificate from Legacy Co-op will be yours on Monday. It was Hope 6th from Conrad McKay and Regal at 6:08 in the first. Robidoux second from Regal and Hope in a power play at 8:54, and it's 2-0 Tigers after the first period. Derek Schwartz got his 5th unassisted at 3:52. Then Regal back with his 8th. Ryan Regal, that goal would be the winner for Conrad McKay and Brett Hope at 6:08. Then it was Jeremy Johnson getting his 11th. Great one-time and a pass for Garbutt. Dual also assisting 16th for the game. Lots of chances in the third period. More so for the Buffaloes, aided by penalty opportunities. But the power plays, they could not find a way to beat Ryan Pearson. as the Tigers hang on to win it by a score of 3-2. We'll take our final break. Help wrap things up on another hockey season. This is Remax Blue Chip Realty playoff hockey on the Rock 98.5.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, once again, congratulations to the Rocanville Tigers on winning the Triangle Hockey League for the third straight season. Congratulations to Theodore Buffalos for playing a great series, even though, it just didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. Thank you, everybody that's been watching all these feeds all the time. Can't believe you guys actually turn into this sometimes, but hey, you know what?
No, they got a cold, so now I got to go to Regina for a concert.
Thank you very much again.
Lighthouse.
Don't forget the
50th anniversary.
Wind Up for the Theodore Buffalos will be on April the 16th. That'll be not next Saturday, but the Saturday after. Hope to see you all at the Wind Up to cheer on the guys. We'll have our awards presentations. Guest speakers will be Randy Atkinson from The Rock and also Gary Garlick. Thank you, everybody, once again. We will see you again next season.